Alrighty, welcome all you beautiful YouTube folks. We're back here today with Talking with the Hat. We have me, one of your hosts, Crimson Squawker. We got Echo One off to the side with us. We have Wolf right here next to me. We have Miss Cookie, and then we have Miss Taylor over on the couch. Unfortunately, today we're missing our good buddy Seven. Due to technical difficulties, he couldn't make it to the show. But we miss you, buddy. We'll see you soon next week. So let's roll right off into it. How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Well, most of us seen each other on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the three of us.
How about you start off and tell us about your Thanksgiving, the part that we didn't see you.
Well,
and then we'll go into about how everybody separate Thanksgiving went, and then we'll tell the story about what we did in the morning.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Well, me and Miss Taylor celebrated her first Thanksgiving.
Yay.
We went over to my aunt's house, who prepared one hell of a feast. And man, was it large. She cooked 2 turkeys, a giant, I want to say 18-inch dish of just straight macaroni and bacon.
That sounds
So
good.
much mashed potatoes and gravy. She made,
Oh, that Caesar salad though.
oh, the Caesar salad was insane. I don't know what she did to it, but that was insane. That was really good. She made a bunch of food, especially the asparagus. The asparagus was really good
I
because
love
she
asparagus.
fries that
Oh.
right in the pan.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
Does she fry it with anything?
no butter.
Just butter?
Hella butter.
Hella
That's
butter.
how I remember. That's how I
And
cook
then
asparagus too.
after she's got it nice and cooking dark a little bit, she'll coat it with Parmesan.
Yep, that's
Oh,
that's how I
you
make
use-
it.
that's how
Yeah,
you
it's
use
a
it.
pretty
Hella
common way to
good.
make
Oh
it.
yeah.
I got a different way on that.
I
one.
made it for Larry when I was still cooking there, so it was maybe 6 months ago, and he seen me making it in a pan, and he was like, "You went to foil to put that on the grill?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna cook it in a pan." And he didn't know you could cook it. He only knew how to cook asparagus on a grill.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
And I was like, "Huh, that's actually a way harder way to cook asparagus."
That's how I cook it.
Yeah, it's when you do it in the pan, you just literally kind of boil it in butter for a
Yeah.
while and let it get soft.
I cook mine in bacon grease.
Yeah, some people do that.
I do balsamic vinaigrette on the grill like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah,
good.
it's
Yeah.
sometimes I all depends on what I have and how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like
You guys want to go about your guys' separate?
Yeah, how did your guys go from Cookie?
so we had
Echo, could you hand me
we went over to Cookie and Wolf went over to Cookie's mom's house, and my mom actually did her first Thanksgiving dinner. She cooked it for the first time ever. The turkey,
Who delivered?
No, my mom had her friend JJ and JR. They cooked the turkey and the ham for her, but she did the rest of the side dishes, and they turned out pretty good. Pretty proud of my mom on that. But we had smoked ham, which was bomb. It was so good, and the turkey had just enough spices, and it was super super moist, and it was delicious. It was melting in your mouth. And then after that, we went over to Wolf's parents' house and had more turkey. We ended up with 2 dinners. We were so full.
Oh man, that was intense.
Yeah, 2 dinners, so full. It was good though.
Yeah.
Apparently we're a food channel now.
Yeah.
So mine, we came back from our excursion, and I stayed with the pizza boy himself and DiGiorno, and we hung out, and he was like, "I got these ribs I'm gonna cook," and I was like, "All right." So I ended up making his sauce for him. Is basically for his ribs.
Yeah.
I was like, "Here, I can pull these membranes." I was all feeling good, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we
And I
started
know
day
you-
drinking early, and I was like, "Man, I haven't gotten to do nothing and cook anything in a while." And it's for him. At least he's grateful. You know what I mean? So I pulled the membranes on the ribs, and I made his base. I made a base and condensed it, and we cooked them. We went over to Snowflake's house, and we cooked them. And I ate 2 ribs, actually. I
Wow.
actually ate 2 ribs, and they were Dankola. And Jordan smashed a rack and a half out.
Wow.
with the quickness.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
like just like boom, boom, eating them, man.
Right.
And then we went over to my house where Larry cooked all day, and my green bean casserole was already cooked, so it just got reheated. You know what I mean? Like, and I had a small piece of turkey. I had a lot of sides, but I actually ate a little bit of turkey and pork that day, and I didn't even feel like garbage. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, all that meat didn't even kill you.
Yeah, it's because I drink screwdrivers all day and I ate a lot of starchy food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually woke up feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Constipation, come on.
Yeah, being a vegetarian, you don't got to worry about that. Like, it's all
I'm
just
sure.
you wake up and you're like, oh, it's time to go. All right, it's over. Like, there's no problems. It goes from an awful experience to that's not so bad.
Oh yeah.
And but so in the morning, we went out to the desert, and
I auditioned for Surf City, USA.
Yeah.
oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, standing up out of our buddy's window or sun window.
Yeah, like a prom dress.
Yeah, truck looked like a prom dress with
And
a
why
train
did
on the
nobody
end.
videotape this?
By the way, we did that dry clean.
I was driving.
Yeah, we were going out to the desert, and we caravan. There was 3 trucks. Wolf drove, Pizza Boy drove, and Snowflake drove, and we were all hanging out. We drove through the desert, probably an hour one way, and we seen some deer. We seen a bunch of deer.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
there was
wait,
like a
we
whole.
have
There was
deer
like
in our
a group
desert?
of like.
Yeah.
There was a couple.
Yeah, we were
We
surprised.
seen like 15, 20 deer maybe, but it was
Wow.
cool.
Yeah, it
because-
wasn't that many.
I'm telling you, you were in the back.
No, they were like.
There was like 6, 7 on the hill, and
Yeah.
like 6, 7 down below.
Yeah.
That's
We
12.
were-
6, 7 is 14.
Okay.
12 to 14. That's still
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there, and there might have been more because there was more above the crest that I couldn't see. First off, there was at least 4 female does and like 6 or 7 kids, and so there almost had to have been a buck hanging around there somewhere.
somewhere.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
It was just surprising to
I'm
see
just-
him overall.
I
Yeah.
was
I
gonna
mean,
say
they
that
weren't
is
very far.
surprising.
No,
This
no, we were
is-
pretty far at that point.
Sorta.
Being out in the desert, I would think you would see more of our like, you know, if you go down into like one of our hiking spots is Sarah Crag, you see a lot of like bighorn sheep out there, and that's a pretty sight. But never thought deer would show up in our desert.
Yeah.
Well, we were starting to get into higher altitude, and that's it. Is we
Yeah,
stopped.
okay.
We started seeing the saguaros or whatever again.
Yeah,
and we,
squirrel cactus.
yeah, and we seen some of the ocatillas and yuccas, and that's a good sign you're going up in elevation. Is like where my parents
And
live.
then we
They
got
have a
attacked-
whole lot of yuccas.
And then we got attacked by a bogey.
Yeah, well, we're getting there.
Were
You're
you
jumping
up?
the story.
Were you up near Yorka?
No, we were just way out there
Yeah,
near
Yeah.
really
nothing.
far out.
We're-
We were trying to go up to the
The
waterfall
waterfall.
out there, and we kind of got turned around.
Yeah, we went down
And
one
Wrong way.
Yeah, and we ended up going up this big ass hill, and there was a gate there that was locked, and I was like,
Well,
Darn.
so we
Yeah.
had to back up, and then we went to the base of the hill and kind of just like dicked around for a minute, and I was throwing mud at people, and
That's
like
cute.
you know when like a puddle dries up in the desert and it like gets the mud that you.
crackly
Yeah,
mud.
that crack-
Yeah, I was
mud.
picking it up and throwing it at them like frisbees. Everybody got hit by some mud.
Yeah.
and
Mud ball.
then yeah, it was stupid.
Yeah.
And
Order.
and
It was
then we're
fun.
like just hanging around, like refilling our drinks, having a
Yeah.
smoke or whatever. And
I went to go grab something out of the truck,
yeah, and I kicked over a rock, and I went to throw it at somebody, and that was a pretty good
you
sized
kind of
rock.
tossed it at me.
Yeah, that's
hit
who,
the
yeah,
ground,
because you
yeah.
walked around. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was big enough I wasn't going to hit you with
Yeah.
it, but I was going to scare you with it.
Yeah.
And out of the hole of the rock I kicked was what Joran called a tarantula hawk.
Yeah, big giant
And
ass.
It was like
bug.
a flying wasp scorpion hybrid thing, and it was
Yup.
black and it was big. It was like the size of a golf ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that thing
it
was
was-
big,
it
man.
was-
I don't even know
huge.
what they look like.
Well, Jordan said what they do is they land on tarantulas
Uh huh.
and they sting them and lay their babies in their head, and then they the
Oh.
babies hatch in their head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it
And
this-
then the spiders
it, wa-
die.
it was that thing then, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's it,
see but
exactly.
I got
Gnarly red bug.
So then we took off, and then
Yeah,
then what we do?
so A bunch of grown-ass men got scared away by a big ass.
Yeah,
truck.
we jumped all in
Yeah,
our
we all
trucks
ran
and
off.
peeled out and
We're
took
like, no,
off.
fuck that,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Windows up, pedal to the floor.
Y'all got to
Yeah.
roll your windows up. I don't.
And then
Yeah.
where'd we go?
Back down the way.
Basically, we went back down the road, different way than we came because we definitely made a wrong turn somewhere.
You guys did.
Well, no.
At the very
Oh
end.
yeah, at the
No,
very end
from-
after.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
when we left.
Yeah.
No, we went back and we went down one path and we broke off at a different fork in the road than what would have led us back to the same path we went. And we parked over by that rock wall. That's where we set up.
Oh, and we started
okay.
shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
because we did that before we took off on a different path.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And what else did we shoot that day?
I posted up like 8 or 9 bottles up on the wall.
No, not target, stupid.
Oh. There
Nobody
was
cares what you shot.
There was the 45 and
And a good old AK-47.
yeah.
Yeah, we had the AK and the
And-
40.
Oh,
Jordan dumped
yeah.
out the 40.
Oh,
Oh, we
the-
screwed around with the 22.
Yeah, the 22.
Yeah, you guys
That
were
was fun.
flanking off of the 22.
Yeah, but we plinked out
Was
at
it
probably
like a
150
22
rounds with the
rifle,
AK.
or-
Oh,
yeah, it was
yeah.
just like a little
At
river.
least
Yeah, it's a 22 rifle. Like, they're like a
small
teenager gun.
little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what they are. I was just wondering if it was.
Yeah, they're for killing, like, rabbits, really. You can't kill
Mhm.
much bigger than a rabbit or a quail with them.
Yeah.
Like, in all reality. Like, so, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
when
I
we
see
seen the
that.
deer, matter of fact, Jordan pulled out the 22, and the clip wasn't in it, but he checked out the deer through his scope because
Yeah.
he could. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And nobody has no damn binoculars.
I am pretty good with a rifle. A 22 rifle.
But yeah, the AK was fun.
Oh yeah, that
it
was
was
the
a lot
best
of fun.
part, man.
And there were so many people out there shooting.
Yeah, there,
Yeah.
were
There
a
was
lot
hundreds of people out there shooting.
Yeah,
Well,
because that
during
was Thanksgiving
a lot,
morning, so a lot
yeah,
of
Thanksgiving
people
morning, a lot of people go out and they just
We
They
four
find
by
their own little
four.
spot and post up.
I
we've
seen a
people
lot
with
of different types
canopies
of
and all
guns.
sorts. Yeah,
I
I bet you
seen-
there were a lot of people that wish we could have found some turkey out here.
I've seen
no,
somebody had like some big rifle. He had a long
Yeah.
rifle, like a 308 or
yeah.
a 30
Something.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
something
we heard
we
it.
weren't that we seen him shooting, and it was a big ass fucking rifle. It was you
Did
know
he
Yeah.
did you listen to the sound of him shooting it off?
everybody. Well,
Yeah,
you can
everybody
hear
can
that.
hear that.
That one in particular. It's like the AK. When we were letting the AK rip, we were miles away from other people, and I'm sure people were hearing
Oh,
that
yeah.
AK rip
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
heard gunfire from what sounded like an AR and definitely a shotgun blast.
Yeah.
from
Oh, yeah.
that far away, and so it's
I
like.
think
And there was something
my,
big there too, like
Yep.
really big.
I think that was
Remind-
that rifle. But I know when we were leaving, me and Jordan stopped by in front of some people shooting or whatever, and they were shooting into the wall or whatever, like everybody was. And
well, a lot of people do take
Yeah.
Tannerite out there with them too and shoot.
yeah,
Yeah,
well,
they-
somebody
so-
this dude had a big ass hand cannon. It was like a nickel plated 357 or something. And we
Wow.
were stopped there long enough because we were watching you guys go the wrong way.
Yeah.
And when the dude fired the rounds, you could feel the truck flex.
Whoa.
You could feel the sound wave off of Jordan's truck. It was trippy. Like,
Wow.
it was because we were like directly behind him. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
By like 40 feet.
Yeah.
That's where the road was. You know.
Yeah.
There's this guy in town that has a and started shooting it out there, and with a golf ball cannon.
Yeah.
It was fun. We
Cannons are
played
cool.
buckets.
The air compressed cannons, the like a potato cannon or a golf ball cannon or tennis ball cannon.
We
Tennis
had
balls
a
are a lot
marble
safer as
cannon
shit.
too. You
Yeah.
can shoot marbles.
That's
We don't condone that, but paintball guns shoot marbles.
Yep.
Yeah.
um,
Paintball guns hurt. Really hurt.
but tennis ball cannons are really cool. Potato cannons are a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
If you're firing anything, like any firearm, make sure you're being safe. Wear ear protection. Wear your eye protection. It's
Yeah, definitely.
you know it's
It's a dangerous activity.
and make sure you know you're practicing gun safety and all that. And even
Always
if you're
keep the
messing around with
safety on.
paintball guns, BB guns, or potato cannon or whatever, just
Gun safety.
make sure you're paying attention. Always be alert when you're carrying something. You can hurt somebody.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, where do we go from here?
alrighty.
What
What's
are we
everyone?
doing for Christmas?
Yeah. What's everyone
Yeah,
got planned
what's
for
everyone's
Christmas?
Christmas
Christmas,
plan?
huh? Man, Christmas is just a couple weeks away, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
it
know.
is
Yeah,
now,
we
huh?
got about 4 weeks left.
4 weeks.
Something like that. 4 weeks.
Something
Yeah.
about-
4 weeks now, yeah.
Pretty
Does
awesome.
anybody, does
Anybody got
anybody
any
like
big
watching
plans?
the Christmas movies that come on TV? Like, you know, like
Yeah.
Harry Potter comes on or Elf or whatever. I always do
Harry
that.
Potter's a Christmas movie?
They come.
They
I don't know
come
why,
out
but
on-
they always
yeah, I
come
don't
out.
know.
They always show them
Die
on
Hard's
TV.
a
Because like
Christmas movie.
it's always
Yeah, Die Hard's a
in the
Christmas
winter
movie.
time or
They,
something.
they
I don't
have
know.
like the marathons around this time.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
It's
Too
because
much.
people spend time indoors because first off, part of the country is ucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
it's
live where
snowing
it's
and
like,
whatnot.
I'm still in basketball shorts. Cookie's still in basketball shorts. And a tank top. We're hanging out nights. It is like 78 degrees Fahrenheit
Yep.
here.
Yeah, what is it?
It's nice here.
What
It's-
is winter?
I would be, but you know, I'm always in pants no matter what.
Yeah.
Even in the dead summer. I'm in
It's
pants.
82 degrees and it's a very
Oh, it's 82.
Yep.
It's a lovely 82 degrees. It feels great here.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's amazing.
Our norm is usually like 120 something during the summertime. So when it cools down,
On a good
everybody-
day.
Yeah, on a good, on a good
This year
day.
was kind of mild.
Yeah, this year
Yeah.
was mild, but
It was.
yeah, but during Christmas time, I usually sit there and I'll watch like the Christmas movies that are on TV, and you know, bake cookies, make fudge, do banana bread, you know, that
Ooh,
kind of
banana bread.
that normal stuff, and then usually during Christmas Day, I have, you know, my family, we do Christmas, and then we go over to Wolf's family and we do, you know, Christmas with his families, and you know, 2 different dinners always. So
Well, I'm excited for this Christmas because it is my first Christmas. So
They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Christmases are cool.
Probably
Yeah.
just gonna do what we did for Thanksgiving. Head over to
Probably.
my aunt's.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be a giant feast, and then, like usual and every year, we'll sit there till midnight and wait to open everything.
alrighty.
Because nobody's patient in my family. Why do you guys think I'm so bad?
I've been very patient, so I think it's time for me to be impatient.
There you go.
So.
Yeah, fair enough.
fair enough. You know, you're celebrating your, you know, all your first holidays finally. So
Yeah.
What about you, Echo?
Oh, fuck.
yeah. We know what you've done the past couple years for Christmas, but what are you gonna do this year?
This year, I did enjoy that one Christmas. I got drunk in my empty apartment by myself. That was a pretty
Jesus,
good.
dude.
That was a pretty good Christmas.
that just sounds
Wow.
terrible.
No, I found out Jägermeister and Coke actually mixed that day.
I could have
Cool,
told
good to
you
know.
that
I
one.
love Jaeger.
And
Me too.
it was pretty cool. I mean, I had fun. I had to work, and I mean, my family's not really here. And they weren't this year. My family was still in Vegas, and
You mean last year, not this year?
the year before.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
The year before.
Yeah.
So are you actually gonna spend time with your family this year? Like, are they gonna come down?
Oh, I probably should, huh? That'd be. Oh, last Christmas I spent Christmas with them. I
Yeah,
went-
didn't you go out there?
Yeah,
actually?
last
I
Christmas I
say-
went out there. That's right. Okay. I might do the same. My mom's birthday's the 1st. I know she's coming into town. They're coming into town on the 1st, or right around then. But I don't know. I'm sure I'll end up over at Snowflake's house.
For,
Yeah.
for most of the part, anyways. At least for Eve, right?
Well, yeah, at least for the eve, and I'll probably. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I'll call my brother, and maybe go down to McKee's.
Do you
Yeah, that's my answer for Christmas.
I have
Wolf,
to work.
Cookie?
well, we. I mean, like
it's
I
always
said,
the same for me. I mean, we go over to my parents' house on the eve and have a couple of presents and hang out, and then we'll go back the next day and kind of do the rest of it and dinner and probably ham this year because we do turkey for Thanksgiving. And
One year, me and Jordan went out and got sushi at Shogun's.
for Christmas.
Yeah, on Christmas.
That's an interesting Christmas
And
day.
I'm gonna see what Jordan's doing this Christmas because he's in a similar boat as
Or
me.
he doesn't
Yeah.
really have.
Well, all his family's not here. His
Yeah.
mom is
Took
in
off.
Vegas, and she's in Vegas, and Mark's currently up in the Pacific Northwest, taking a job right now. He was just telling me about, and so it's hard to say if Mark will be back for Christmas, but I should mention it to him and see what he's doing.
I would.
Maybe we'll go get some expensive ass dinner again. get drunk.
Drunk as
Sake
hell.
and sushi.
Me and Jordan usually, especially me and Jordan hang out together, we end up getting drunk.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Jordan's fun as fuck when he's drunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
depending on how drunk.
I don't know.
You-
Your level of punch is not
you,
as much.
you alone have problems being drunk.
Sometimes.
Trust me, I know firsthand.
Yeah,
We all
I
know
don't.
firsthand.
I know.
I don't.
Yeah,
Be
Taylor.
happy. Be happy
Be
about
happy.
that.
It's fun.
Plenty of fun nights with Mr. Echo and his
Sometimes.
drunkenness.
Yeah.
Depending on the time.
Yeah, it depends on the time. What's happening. Right
Yeah.
now, I could probably get pretty drunk and be okay because life's pretty content right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't gotta work for the man. My wizard beard's coming in.
Your lovely wizard beard.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at
Yeah.
It's getting there.
It's
Right
getting
now,
there.
right now you're the strong lumberjack.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely like lumberjack
Yeah.
fucking status right now.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Couple more
Aren't
weeks.
you trying to like grow it out to like Gandalf status?
Yeah, like my dad's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My dad grew out his beard for 7 years though,
Yeah.
and it's down to his belly button. And but I want to grow my beard out. If I don't have to,
Chop it off.
yeah, if I don't have to chop it off, I don't think I'm going to.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like cutting my beard either.
Yeah, but yours is unruly. Like
Yeah.
yours is super curly.
Mine's pretty wavy if I don't
No.
take care of it. Like today, I didn't do shit.
No beard balm, nothing.
No, look, I'm in painted basketball shirts and a stained white t-shirt.
Yeah.
There you
He looks
go.
beautiful
he
sitting here,
likes his
people.
white
He
t-shirt.
looks
Man.
fabulous. He
So.
looks fierce.
Oh,
No,
yes.
God.
My socks aren't even matching. Look,
Oh,
one's
man.
darker than the other, and they're
Yeah.
different length.
Yeah, he doesn't have his life together today. It's all right.
Wow.
It's all right.
The shoes match, though.
It's a radio show.
No, his life's together, just his outfit's not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's laundry day. I gotta do laundry in the morning.
You know that day. No.
So, let's get on to some more topics. What's everyone think about game of the year? Who thinks what game's gonna take it?
Who wants to start this one off? Because I feel like this might be a heated discussion.
I'm gonna say Battlefront 2, only because I mean a lot of people out there are Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
It's coming up with constant updates. You can try.
Yeah, because they're in the microtransaction
Yeah.
limbo lawsuit thing.
Yeah.
Because so many people got pissed off about it.
And then there's the vehicle exploration. You can drive a TIE fighter or whatever.
That is
Yeah.
pretty cool. I
Yeah.
did see some of those game modes.
And-
I want to get Battlefront. I'm not going to lie.
And
I want to
then
get it.
and you also can get to choose sides. You could be a Jedi. You could be a Sith. You could be a stormtrooper.
Why would you be a Sith?
I don't. I
'Cause
would
you're
be a Sith.
jerk.
There's only 2 Sith.
Yep.
But I think Battlefront will go for it for this year.
Thing. What about you?
I don't know. For the most part,
I don't know. I brought up the topic, but I don't know. You're like the armies guy. I don't know.
For the most part, I say that too much. There's a couple games that could take it.
Like?
A couple of them I haven't even played, but there's Ark, which we're viewing for our darkened landscape.
Yeah, it's nighttime right now.
Yeah. Night night.
Bye, Felicia.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything good worth viewing today. We apologize.
I think it's worth reviewing.
Yeah, as soon as the
This-
sun starts rising.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty.
Yeah.
Heard.
And there's dinosaurs flying around
Yeah,
and walking around. And
Yeah, I played a little bit of this on your account. It was fun for the most part. I got to punch a lot of dinosaurs.
Yep. And stuff berries in the butt.
Yep, I stuffed a bunch of berries in their butts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What else though you think?
I mean, Battlefield 1, if people are still
I think it just updated
addicted
again.
to those, addicted to that game. I mean, I played it a lot when we were all on the kick.
Yeah.
But
Battlefield was fun.
we've all kind of fallen off from it. But I feel like if we were all to jump back
I think
on,
that didn't come out this year.
No, it didn't. Did it come out last year?
I don't know. You gotta Google check it.
Can I get a Google check?
Yeah, I'm on it. Go
Thank
on.
you. Thank you, buddy.
Battlefield 1 was pretty good, but I still feel like Battlefield 4 is way better than 1.
Yeah, it was last year.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I played only just Battlefield 1
Yeah,
for
Battlefield 1's
PlayStation
pretty much
4.
the
I
only one
never
I
played
played,
any
so.
of the other ones, so.
My favorite was Bad Company 2, but I think Battlefield 4 was better than 1 in some like, I don't know. I liked it a lot.
It's cool. But no, it came out last year, so it's out of the
okay,
running.
so that's out of the running. I mean, there's a lot of better games than what I own, and I can't really remember what games actually came out this year.
Breath of
hey,
the
we
Wild.
got some more viewers.
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild came out.
The new Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, that might actually.
That's my vote, hands down. Is Legend
that
of
might
Zelda Breath
actually
of the Wild.
take it because Zelda
Everybody
fans.
loves Zelda.
Everybody, and Nintendo came out strong. There was their launch title with the Switch. The Switch is killing it. People don't like the Switch. Some people don't like the Switch.
I want to actually get a Switch
I
and
want a
try
Switch.
it.
I want the channel to have a Switch, but Nintendo makes it awfully hard to do that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we can do maybe later on, and we'll worry about that then. But I know Mario Odyssey's way up there too.
Yeah.
The Nintendo knocked it out twice in a row in a couple short months. They hit Legend of Zelda and the new Mario Odyssey. And
Have you played Mario Odyssey or seen the videos?
I haven't played it firsthand, but I've seen a lot of it, and
It looks
it's
super.
crazy. Like, and it's just the amount it's sold, and it just how it did. It looks so great, and people love Mario.
There's
And
always a huge fan base for it.
Mario's a classic game for all ages of all players, you know?
Yeah, definitely so. The Crash Bandicoot, I can't talk.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, that came out this year.
Yeah,
and that's
that-
not going to win Game of the Year by any means, but it's definitely a good game worth mentioning.
Yeah, I
Like,
really
Yeah.
want to get
Yeah.
it. I was
It's
thinking
that
about
nostalgia there. I think about
it.
picking it
Major
up.
Yeah.
nostalgia. That was an awesome game, no matter which one you played.
Yeah.
I remember, didn't they make a small game for the Game Boy? One of them.
Maybe. I know there was Crash Team Racing as well. They had a
Yeah.
go-kart game, and it was a lot of fun.
Cool. That one was pretty fun. I only got to play that once or twice on a buddy's PlayStation, but I know that one was pretty fun for the foremost.
What about you, Wolf? What you think?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really sure. I haven't played a whole lot of new games for this year. Ark's up there, and you guys might be on track with like Zelda or Mario.
I definitely think Zelda might take it though. Now that you mentioned it, earlier.
The couple games I'm waiting for, I'm still waiting for. So
Yeah, I there's a lot of games I'm
What
still
about
Yeah.
waiting
Kingdom
for.
Hearts? When do we think that's coming out?
Oh, never.
Never.
2048.
Right?
Kingdom
They've
Hearts
only
will never be
they've
By
only
now.
yeah.
they've only
It's
teased us
like
with it
Final
for
Fantasy VII.
yeah they've only teased us with it for about 10 years now.
Only,
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
10 years, that's
Only-
all.
What do you guys
But
think?
no, I actually have seen a couple updates for that. They said sometime either during the summer or
Well, 2.8 just dropped, and
yeah, they're saying either the summer or the fall of 2018.
yeah,
We'll see.
but
We'll see.
Has anybody watched anybody play World War II, Call of Duty World
Yeah.
War II?
Yeah.
I've
you
seen a
mean
little
Destiny
bit of it.
World War II?
Yeah, yeah,
Pretty much, but
pretty
I mean,
much.
I wanted to try
You know
it,
what's
but
crazy?
I wanted to try playing World War II, but after watching it play, I'm over the Call of Duty series.
well,
is
you
what
know
it
my
is.
dad's got it on Xbox, so
I know, and I could
You
always
could try
try
it.
it on your dad's, but
It's just
I think
kind of typical.
yeah,
You know?
it's always.
It's always the same
Everybody says
thing.
zombies is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
likes zombies.
Dude.
Everybody liked the zombies on there, but I don't. Gameplay wise, I'll have to try it for
Yeah,
myself.
people are
to let
saying
y'all
good
know.
things about the campaign.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
The campaign looked pretty good, but multiplayer was,
Well, they copied Destiny's
no,
multiplayer.
of course.
Fully, pretty much.
Almost down to there's plenty of videos out there about people talking comparing the two. It's
Have
crazy.
you heard
the
anything
similarities.
about Assassin's Creed doing well, or?
Well, they got their fan base.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's where I'm gonna leave that.
I-
Me personally,
you're not a big fan of the Assassin's Creed
not at
games
all.
At all.
I heard the newest rumor I heard though is the next one's gonna be in feudal Japan. And
That sounds
Honestly?
kind of cool.
That sounds,
Maybe a little bit.
That sounds a little interesting. I wouldn't mind playing that one.
samurais have not been in fad for a while, and I've always enjoyed samurai ninja things.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
Like, I loved the Ninja Gaiden games when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, those were good. I loved
Did you
I
watch
loved
the?
Tekken as a child so much,
Tekken was a great
so
game.
much.
Mortal
That's
Kombat
one
was
I wanna
always
get.
my game.
I like a lot of. I'll play any of those arcade shooters.
Oh,
What
yeah.
were you saying though, Wolf?
Oh, did you watch the new Samurai Jack?
Yeah, I seen it. I did
Yeah.
see it. And it wrapped it up well, but it was just that there wasn't enough content for me to.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I thought it was good though for what it was.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I definitely still want my Aku tattoo.
Aku.
Aku!
Yeah.
Ooh, tattoos. What about tattoos?
Tattoos.
Tattoos.
Anybody got a future tattoo that they want? I know I
want,
do.
Aku
like,
is
a
I have a lot.
Aku is definitely future tattoo. Finishing off my whole sleeve here, and then a chest piece and my sternum piece. But otherwise, not really too much.
I want to get.
Not too much, just everything.
You know,
Yeah.
everything.
Not too much.
I still have to get 2 memorial tattoos for my grandfather and a cousin of mine. So I mean,
Yeah.
I want to get my the Virgo sign somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere.
I don't know what. I think I might get a tattoo in a couple weeks. Honestly.
are you gonna do your Vaporeon yet?
Yeah. I might because on the leg,
Mm-hmm.
my Vaporeon's got to be kind of next because it wraps around, and so to fit the other ones in there, it's kind of like,
Vaporeon's got to go first before you can do
yeah. Because
anything else.
Vaporeon's gonna. I think I'm gonna put part of Vaporeon's tail on the top of my foot.
Whoa.
Ooh, have fun with that.
Yeah, no.
I feel
don't
like
give a
that's gonna
fuck.
hurt.
It's gonna hurt a lot. I got a
I
bony
know,
ass
like-
foot.
I know my shin and my calf hurt when I got one of my memorial tattoos, and man,
When I got my grenade tattoo, he did this top line,
and it
and
hurt.
I jumped up, and I was like, I gotta go to the fucking bathroom. and that was the very first line he laid, and I was like, I gotta sit through another 3 hours of this. And then, after that first line, I actually fell asleep watching Finding Nemo.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I want to get a Tarzan and Jane tattoo. That's always been my favorite.
That's pretty cool.
Disney.
Disney.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it in like a traditional Disney style, or
More like a shadow figure.
oh, a
type
silhouette kind of
A
thing?
Silhouette. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That's what I've always kind of wanted that.
I
I
need to
know.
do something with this heart that's on my shoulder.
I need to get mine fixed.
I need
One
to
of
get my
grandmother's
heart
name.
fixed. I need to do something else with it. Add on to it, fix it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do my leg again next, though. I honestly think I want to work on my hands. To be honest, I want to get my hands done soon.
I need to-
wanna get
If I do,
right there blasted
if I finish
too,
off
but-
my sleeve over here, I kind of do want it to go down onto my hand too, so that way like my entire sleeve is just
Once this
pulled
starts
together.
paying me, I'm gonna get Echo tattooed across my knuckles.
I want to at least start my left arm, man. I have a big plan for
I'd have
both
to
my
like
arms
put
and my
Cookie
back.
on like both my hands.
I always thought about my last
I
name
No, well, I
actually
could do
fits
cook and
right
then
there.
IE and then put 2
Yeah.
cookies over here.
I always thought
It
that
does.
would
I
be
just looked at it. I was
But
like,
Yeah,
like I said,
it
I want
does.
this whole
It's fucking
sleeve
cool.
done.
that'd be pretty cool.
I thought about it a long time. My last name fits right here.
Baggerly.
Just spell it out.
COURTNEY. Mine
Or
would fit there
make
too.
the O's in,
Thank you.
in cookies. You can
I
make
was
the
spelling
O's.
out my
Make the O's in cookies.
Name
Cookies.
drop
That's-
2017.
yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, but then I'd still have to fit Cookie across, both my hands.
Yeah, true.
Well, let's get off of this topic. Let's go
Yeah.
somewhere else. Somebody?
I kind of was tuned into our chat. There's nothing there, but I was looking.
Yeah.
I was looking at what we
Jeez.
got going on so far. We still got one other viewer, but
That's not real time. You can't gauge off of that. For
No.
the 1000th time, I have to go over to my laptop, and even that is not exact real time. So don't worry about any of that aspect of it.
whatever.
Worry about what the hell you saying.
For the most part, I'm trying to look after what I'm saying.
You say Muslim?
Whoa.
What?
Careful now.
You gotta calm down, madam.
You're a madam.
You're an ugly madam.
You're fucking.
Neither of you would make
You're the
beautiful
stupidest
women.
meerkat.
Actually, I did a woman version of him, and he was actually a pretty woman.
Can you make
Oh
him
my
into a
dear
pretty
Christ.
woman?
No.
Next episode of Talking with the Hat, boyfriend, girlfriend makeover.
Oh man.
Yes!
No.
Please let me do it.
Oh,
No.
man.
No.
Let us know down below if you want to see that.
Oh,
Please
Jesus.
I did it. This
Don't tell him you guys want to
Please.
do that.
You're gonna
Please
get grouped
comment
in
yes
too
or
then.
no.
No,
You're gonna
I
yeah.
don't have a girlfriend.
I
Nah.
mean, Seven can be technically your
The
girlfriend.
both of them will turn you into a
that
pretty
means
lady.
7 gets to give you a makeover.
Seven should be the girl.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Look
Oh
at
my
him.
God.
Yeah, that's fine.
Massive amount of makeup to cover up that 5 o'clock shadow though.
They have correction colors for
You mean the
that.
12 o'clock
I could turn him-
landscaping?
I could turn him into a pretty drag
Yeah,
queen.
you ain't gonna cover up my beard. You'd have
No.
to, you'd have to make me into like an 800-pound lady with like
Oh my
just-
God.
Oh, Christ.
What the fuck?
Pretty woman walking down the street.
Oh man.
So weird.
At first, I sent him a picture of him as a girl, and I'm like, dude, I found this chick, and she looks just like you.
Suckered him.
It was funny.
So weird.
That was funny. Echo has left the building.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, he's
He's trying
traveling
to do
to
it
a
quietly,
new world. I wonder if he'll find Narnia on his adventures.
Probably not.
I would love to go to Narnia.
Dude, who wouldn't?
Like,
Talk-
if you could go to any fantasy land through, like, Narnia, Harry Potter, whatever.
I'm going to Neverland.
Neverland. I mean, where would you go? Like, for me personally, I would love to freaking go to Narnia because I would love to meet all those different creatures and, like, Minotaurs are freaking cool. And, I mean, I would totally love to go to Narnia.
I want to meet the Gallifreys.
You got me really torn here, because, like,
yeah.
I'd want to go to, like,
I would-
probably, ideally out of anything, almost like kind of a space universe. Not necessarily maybe Star Wars,
Doctor Who.
but, you know, something on that lines. Otherwise, probably Pokemon or Harry Potter. If I was just going to go fantasy, straight fantasy.
Yep.
No,
I mean, I wouldn't mind Harry Potter because, you know, the whole magical wizard thing
Yeah.
and, you know, dragons and mythical creatures.
I don't know if he's-
I
You're
mean,
a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry, but you know, Hogwarts would be cool, like to do like a Universal trip and like go to Hogwarts and like film our trip. That would be totally. Hey, Echo,
Yeah.
if you could go to any fantasy world like Narnia, Hogwarts, you know, anything like that, what would you choose?
I already live in a
He's like,
fantasy
alright.
world. Haven't you talked to me for like more than 20 minutes? Don't you know I'm kind of delusional?
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Kind of.
saying.
That-
Well, we mean like fantasy, like
Oh.
the other kind of
fictional.
Yeah. Fictional world.
You know, I like a lot of different fantasy worlds in all reality. You know, I really like the space thing.
That's what I
said
said
the
too.
same thing.
That was me too, technically. Gallifrey.
But like, okay,
Yeah.
being in like Ark or whatever, that'd be cool as shit to
I
me
told
too.
you.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
Ark.
Deep ocean shit, like I
What
love
ab-
that shit.
What about like Pokemon? Like if
Nah, I want to. First off, like I think I like animals too much to stand for.
Thing is, I think Harry
Because like, what do they
There's-
eat? They only eat Pokemon.
true.
There's a lot of
Maybe
problems
it's synthetic
there.
food. Maybe it's in the
There's
future.
always a lot of problems.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's probably
I brought up the thing where we should do like a Universal thing, like and go to like, you know, Hogwarts or whatever,
Yeah.
Wizard World.
I wouldn't want to be a wizard.
I'm sorry, but
I think that
But
would
you
be
want to
cool.
grow out the beard to be a wizard.
Cause
Yeah.
that's a real thing. That's not a
Yeah.
fantasy.
I don't know. Lord of the Rings would be fun.
Yeah, but
too,
you could
as
rock a
fictional-
beard and-
fictional place.
Be a
Yeah, Lord
wizard.
of the Rings would be cool.
I mean-
Dwarves, elves.
Like being in Skyrim would be
Gandalf.
cool, other
No,
than the
not
fucking
Gandalf,
everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
The wizards.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
I definitely have to agree with Wolf though on the Pokemon world.
Yeah.
Just to stick to it, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
well, like there's a bunch of cool shit. Like, I'd be content being a Simpson character.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Family
That'd be
Guy.
fun.
I could
Yeah,
be like Homer
Family Guy
Simpson's
shenanigans.
cousin or something.
No.
I would rather be like Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
No, there's
Well,
too
it
much
never-
fucked up shit that happens on
Yeah.
that show for
That's
me.
the point.
Well,
It'd
at
be
that
exciting.
point-
If I got to
It's
pick my
exciting.
fantasy, it wouldn't.
Well, I mean, if you're as smart as Rick, you know where you're going.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I would
just
take
because
it-
you're in that fantasy doesn't mean you get those powers. What if you go to fucking like
What if you're a Jerry?
what? Yeah. What if you go to fucking Hogwarts and you fucking are like you're like one of those Moogle things or whatever the
Muggles?
A
Muggles,
muggle?
A
yeah.
non-magical person?
A
Well,
human.
I mean, the point of being in that fantasy would be
You-
being a wizard in that
But-
fantasy. So there,
Where
I'll
you
be
get
more
sorted
specific.
into a. You
No,
know,
no,
a
Mom,
house.
look, I'd be Hermione's parents. Hermione, it'd be
Yeah, but
awful.
one of Hermione's parents were both
No.
muggles, weren't
Yes,
they?
Yeah.
they were.
They
She was
were.
Muggle-born. Duh.
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting at. It's like I'd be like Hermione's dad, and
That's
I'd have a shitty experience in that Hogwarts thing.
Mhm.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, my daughter's getting taken from me by some weird guy with a beard. Fuck. Like,
No, I
Some
think you'd be
8-foot
the
giant with a
talking
beard.
hat, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it would be cool to
I'd rather be like a
do the
Mortal
whole-
Kombat tree or something.
I think it would be cool to like do the whole Hogwarts thing, get sorted into a house, and you know.
I'm
kind
not
of
up for
experience.
titles.
No.
Too punk rock for labels.
Well, okay. See, here's like maybe a theory. It'd be an American equivalent to Hogwarts
Oh, like
How
the one
there's-
other Harry Potter movie, though. What's it called?
because they have Durmstrang and
Oh,
they have
um,
the French one. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, but
Uh,
no, they did the whole
so-
spin-off movie. Look it up. Look it up. What's with the Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah.
We got to get the actual name of it because we're referencing it now. So,
Who will check?
because she's on it, but that's the whole thing. Is but that one they were in America, and it was like I seen it. It was pretty cool. That he was like,
Oh, it's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah,
he
see,
wa-
I didn't watch it.
he worked for the American Magic of Ministry or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
get
Magic.
to watch
Magic.
that one yet.
And
I really
he was
need
like
to.
more or less like Darwin of mythical creatures.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He like
Yeah.
cataloged it, and he,
Yeah.
like it's a good movie. I don't want to ruin it for people, but that's basically what it was pretty
Gotcha.
cool. They called Muggles different things. I forget what they called them in that movie because they were American. They called them something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it. And
It was pretty cool. I seen it.
It was a good movie. Anybody got anything on their mind?
Well-
Anybody want to tell a story?
Tell the
Jesus.
story.
tell us a story.
Tell us a
Alright.
story.
Today's story topic has to just include a fictional part that none of us know about, and we have to guess which part of the person's story was fictional.
What the fuck?
That would be
So
fun.
there we go. Who wants to take the first start?
You got to because I don't even understand what's happening.
Yeah,
okay,
for
okay.
real.
Oh my
You
God.
tell a story, right? A real
We
story.
have to guess
you
what
bullshit
the fake
half of
part
it.
is.
Oh,
And
okay.
and we have to guess which part
We
of the
all got to
story
do this though.
is. Yeah, everyone's gonna take a turn doing this.
Okay.
Oh, great.
And then
I
we all
don't
have
know
to guess
story.
which part of
Me
that
neither.
person's story is bullshit.
How about I was locked in my room, and that's about it.
See, you can't.
See?
Well, then that's about it. Was the bullshit part?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you
That's
go.
the bullshit part.
Oh, right, I ate too. Surprise.
Oh, jeez. What'd you eat? Your bed?
Maybe.
That's a little bit strange.
That's a lot of fiber. You're gonna have a hard time
You
spitting
got
that out
one?
later.
Mission, come on.
Oh man.
All right. So, when me and my sister were little, we used to play hide and seek in this.
I call bullshit. You were never little.
Bullshit off the tops
We-
here.
Oh man.
We would play hide and seek, and there was a cabinet that you could jump to from the top of our bunk bed and hide in. And it would
Like a
take
cat.
basically, yeah, like a cat. Yeah. And my sister would try to find me, and after a while, she'd give up, and I'd start making noises from the inside of the cabinet. So she'd start searching the closet down below. And we'd store stuffed animals up at the top. And so I would take some of those stuffed animals, creep open the little door, and just drop it on her head and close the door. And she'd never figure out that I was hiding up in the cabinet. And when she finally did, I buried myself in stuffed animals so she wouldn't find me.
I feel like that's all bullshit.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, a portion of it is bullshit, but can you guess which portion?
The dropping it on our head
The
part?
cabinet part.
The cabinet.
No, just the dropping it on her head
I knew
part.
it because
Bam.
your face when you said it.
I did hide in a cabinet above the bunk bed. She found me quite often. But
Found you in the closet, huh?
Cabinet.
Cabinet.
Yeah, he was
Still-
that.
Cabinets
He's
and
a
closets.
cabinet. He's a cabinet case.
A cabinet case.
Yeah, cabinet
Yeah.
case.
Is that like an attic case?
I don't know.
Basket case.
A bad
Basket
case.
case. Yes.
Little more
Alrighty.
structured though.
So, Wolf, your turn. I'm putting you on the
Oh
spot.
man, put me on the spot.
That's the best time.
Oh man, alright. So there was this one time where I walked in the kitchen and I opened up the fridge and I pulled the ham out and then there was an octopus.
Yeah, no, that's
that's
too
an awful
simple to tell
story.
what's bullshit. Come on.
Fuck man. Stories.
Yup.
I have shitty stories, you know?
Me too.
You can come up with something.
Like when you hit that standard poodle on that old woman.
Oh god. Yeah, okay.
When you were building a model and you put a real engine in it
I thought about it.
with your shrink ray.
Yeah, there you go. I'm
A
sorry.
childhood story.
Don't look at my giblets like that in that tone of voice.
A childhood story.
Eh,
All right. So it was roughly winter time, maybe a little closer to Christmas than it is. And so I was a kid time story. And I'd play outside and with my sister, she was younger, and we'd play Hot Wheels or whatever in the dirt, and like we had an old mesquite tree out back. And so I used to climb that thing like not very far because it was big, but the trunk split probably about 5 foot above the ground, roughly. So I went to climb it and ended up slipping and split like the whole front of my face open. And was bleeding all over and screaming, you know, and my mom comes out and I ruined my favorite tan flannel shirt. So ended up going inside and kind of patching up, cleaning it up, and it wasn't too bad, but it was bad, and I ended up going to the hospital and getting stitches in there. And yeah, it was kind of shitty, but it wasn't too bad. Not too bad of a scar.
I call bullshit because you never climbed a tree in your life.
Fuck you.
No.
Mesquite tree. I don't think he climbed a mesquite tree.
Yeah.
Bullshit, because I don't think you were playing outside playing Hot Wheels with your sister.
Oh man, you guys are all missing out. You're all missing.
You didn't go get stitches.
No, I got stitches too.
No, if you look close enough under his chin here, right here, you can actually see the scar.
It wasn't my whole face. It was
Taylor,
just
what's
my
your
lip.
guess?
Yeah. It,
Oh.
I
Oh,
was
she
listening
did,
about
yes.
half of that, so I don't
Well-
know really.
Now it's your story time.
Yep. Now it's
yeah,
your turn.
Yeah, your turn.
But nobody guessed what was fake.
He told us.
Yeah.
What was it?
I didn't split my whole face open, just my
your
lip.
whole face.
Just in
But
his lip
my
right
2 front teeth went straight through my lip and out the bottom.
Ow.
So it was kind of
Yeah.
gnarly.
Okay, well, I used to live near a reservation area, and so I would go over to my friend's house that lived on the reservation. And, well, we were walking, and there were some kids, older kids from a couple grades older than us. And, well, on the reservation, they don't like my kind, so...
What do you mean, you people?
us people. And so they kind of jumped us and took our shit, right? I got stabbed by one of them. About it wasn't very much. It was like a half of an inch, right? They were just trying to scare us away so they could take our shit. Well, they got our shit. You know, my friend's house wasn't so far, so I got on her horse, and we saw them down the street. I started chasing them with the fucking horse down the street, and they fucking ran. It was kind of cool. I don't know. It was
You
a good
did
story.
not take their horse. And chase
Actually,
after
the
them.
bullshit part
I
of that,
don't think she got stabbed.
Yeah.
I didn't get stabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I did get stabbed, just not that instant.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. Mr. Echo.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. So one time when I was like in middle school, like 7th grade, I was in PE, and we was playing dodgeball that day because my coach probably had a hangover, and we were playing dodgeball, and this kid little nerdy kid, was sitting there. He was out already, and he was watching the dodgeballs fly back and forth. And he had an epileptic seizure or whatever, and he fell down and busted his shit, and like kind of what Derek or Wolf did, and yeah, and it kind of he had to get the ambulance came and rushed him off, and he was okay, but you know that's kind of it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say
You playing dodgeball was bullshit.
I played a lot of dodgeball.
I know. I'm just
Shit.
kidding.
I'm gonna say you guys didn't play dodgeball. You were playing basketball.
That's
Is that
I don't
Take a
know.
guess.
I can believe the whole nerdy kid thing. But
Yeah.
I don't know
I
about
believe the whole story. I don't know what's wrong.
Was
Yeah.
he really drunk?
Well, here's the lie. I didn't witness that. Seven actually witnessed that.
Oh,
Oh.
We were at
yeah.
school together, but I wasn't in that
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
got it right.
That
Yeah.
was a
That was a
good
good one.
Yeah.
I had time to think about mine. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Cookie, your turn.
So as a kid, my grandfather is pretty crazy, and we would go out, do it through the desert with, this station wagon that we had. Well, one time my grandfather decided it would be cool to go out in the desert, drive the station wagon up a quad trail and get it stuck. Well, we had to literally trek back through the desert to get back to this RV park because we knew the owners. And the entire time, my grandfather's bitching about how he got the car stuck. And it was just a 10-hour trek through a desert with no water, hot as balls in the middle of summer. It was terrible. I freaking hated it. And we had 3 dogs with us.
Bullshit, 3 dogs.
Nope,
What
we
was
had
it? 10 miles, 10
Yeah,
hours.
yeah, bullshit
it was
on
like,
10 hours.
Yeah, it was like
10 minutes.
no.
I've
it
heard
was
the story. It's like 4
It
hours.
was like 4 hours, and no,
With
I
3
actually
big ass Great Danes.
No, we had 3 big ass boxers.
Oh,
with
it was your
us.
boxers, not your Danes.
Yeah, because my grandparents raised and bred boxers and sold puppies. So
Yeah.
So,
no, it was like 4 hours.
what was some of the weirdest jobs anybody's ever worked?
Oh,
Weirdest?
I can't
Yeah, like
remember.
most bizarre. Or a decent job that's worth bringing up that was like, hey, I worked at Do-Do-Do. Like, I worked at an ice cream factory. It was very bizarre. I worked on the Choco Taco assembly line, and they came out of the little things, and the thing folded it around the wrapper or whatever, and I just took the Choco Tacos and put them in the box. But it was like -60 in it, and I had to wear a really big jacket that the company gave us. And you would work 40 minutes at a time, and then you take a 20-minute break, and you work 10 hours like that.
Well,
Jeebus.
Yep.
I got, when that Hagen store, when it took over Albertsons, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I got a job there putting the store together, and so we were polishing, cleaning the floors, cleaning bathrooms, stuff like that. But it was a really neat job though. I got paid $300 to do that for that day, and those workers nasty though. Those are some nasty.
You assembled shelves?
Yeah, pretty much did whatever they asked us to do.
I mean, that was the same with me, because when I started at Dollar General, we were literally had to stock an entire store in a week and rebuild shelves, and it was just grueling because it was so hot in there. So hot. But I don't know. I think that's the weirdest thing I've ever done, is actually stock an entire store.
It was like we had to sweep the floor with the giant sweepers and shit.
Yeah.
And then we had this, you rode on this buffer kind of thing, and you had a push buffer and stuff, so you're buffing the floors and waxing the floors. And,
Zamboni buffer.
Yeah. But it was kind of neat.
I almost got a job doing that at the New Orleans.
Driving a Zamboni?
Yeah.
That
It was shortly
That
after I
would've been
drove the water
awesome.
truck in the quarry mine.
would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would count this one as weird, but it was a fun one. I got to go out and work with my mom at a carnival for a while.
Yeah, it smells like it.
Yeah, you look like a carnival.
Bearded lady.
Oh, now we're going to freak show.
the female bearded meerkat. But no, for the most part, I just worked the bumper cars and rode the Gravitron 30 times.
That's pretty cool.
That's sweet.
And then this one guy came up to me, and he had a what's it called,
Pacemaker?
pacemaker. That's it. Thank you. And he couldn't get on the zipper with his kid, so he paid me $50 to get on the zipper with his kid.
Damn.
And that was pretty fun.
$50 to ride a ride that you would ride for free.
Yeah.
Why not?
I go on any
I
of those
would do
rides
it.
for free, and the dude just $50. Here you go. I
Yeah.
was like, word. All right, I'll take that.
Hell yeah.
But the weirdest part of any of it was probably my mom's coworker that kept up and asking me random riddles.
What?
I don't know why.
She belonged at the carnival.
Oh yeah, no, she was like the carnival's personal Riddler. I don't know
She
why.
wore a leotard and had a cane.
No.
Hey, that's Renaissance fair.
What she
That makes
she
me
was
sick
weird
over
with
there,
it.
too.
And riddles that didn't even make sense half the time, that you wouldn't even like understand.
What about Wolf?
I guess weirdest / funnest was the shuttle driving.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
you saw some
I can only
crazy
imagine how
Yeah.
that is.
Oh yeah, a
I
lot
mean,
of
my-
crazy shit. I
yeah.
mean, having a party in the back of your almost bus-like van.
Yeah.
Like that one time when we picked up like 14 people in
Yeah.
the back of the van, and they were like doing beer bongs back
Yeah,
there and
it-
shit.
Yeah.
Driving them all the way from the top of town all the way down to like the party spot at the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that night. Remember the night we were in your shuttle and we seen that missile launch?
Dude, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That shit was crazy.
That was crazy. That was a crazy night. We had a fair and we pulled over in the Wells Fargo parking lot and we all got out and looked at it.
Yeah.
It was fucking trippy because it was in the air for like 6-7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool.
I think the other weirdest job that I had was actually working a haunted house. I
That's
mean, it
kinda
wasn't it wasn't weird, but it was really fun scaring people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I love.
it.
I
love.
volunteered at a haunted house once. That was definitely one of my funner ones.
When I was
Because-
in Vegas and EDC, the first year EDC came to town, I sold glow sticks. And that was a pretty interesting job. I got into a $300 fucking event
Yeah.
Give me
and
that,
got
give me
paid.
those sticks.
and I just sold fucking
Glow sticks.
glow sticks and glowy flashy things to fucking.
Like
That's funny.
binkies
Made
and
a little
everything
bit of
else.
bank.
Dude, they
Yeah.
had that last night to meet Santa. Last night down at the bridge.
Yeah. Oh, I know the owners of the tent down there. So.
I went down there last night. I got anxiety. There was way too many people down there.
Well, we went down there because we were playing Pokemon because Pokemon Go had a global catch challenge where you globally, like, people caught collectively 3 billion Pokemon, so that way they could release Farfetch'd into the United States and, like, North America and whatnot, because you can only get Farfetch'd if you're over in Asia.
Huh.
And they released, over in Asia, they released Kangaskhan Kong, too, so... So we were down at the bridge, you know, catching Farfetches
Yeah.
and, you know, trying to power them up and make sure, you know, we had good ones like a Wonder or whatever.
That's
So,
cool. Yeah, there's so many children down there.
I know, I took the dog last night and he was freaking out.
Well,
There's
that's
too many
what
people.
that's what the glow sticks lighty things reminded me of because they had that table down there.
Oh, I know the people
I
who own
wanted
it.
some, and
I
I'm
know the
like,
people who
I
own
have
it.
no money.
I can get them for free, so.
Ah, well, alrighty then.
You got something else? Anybody?
I can't really think of any other weird jobs that I've had over the time.
I don't know,
Should
I've had,
schools distribute condoms?
I think
Probably.
that's great.
Yeah, probably.
They-
Probably,
too.
maybe,
That's
yeah.
great.
How about that would save a lot on instead of having a daycare at the school.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor went there.
Oh, well,
Yes,
adult
Taylor went
daycare is
there.
our public jail system. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
My
True,
old
very
high school had a
true.
daycare.
really?
Yeah,
Whoa,
one went in Oregon.
really?
They had a daycare at the high school there.
Well, they have a daycare at the high school here.
Yeah.
But it's
See,
not
that wasn't
for
a
the
thing when I went to
It's
high
not
school.
for the students.
Yeah, there's like there's a couple of classes, like junior, senior classes that are connected with,
Yeah.
with like
It's
early childhood development
Development.
type
Yeah.
stuff.
so that way if you want to become like a teacher's aide for kindergartners.
Yeah,
or,
but do
That's an
high
actual
school
teacher.
kids drop their kids out there?
No.
I think that they're. I don't know.
I'm
No.
I
sure
think
they
there's a few,
do.
to be honest.
They're
a
not
few
much.
maybe, but
Maybe
not
one
a
or
lot
two.
of them.
a lot of
One
them
or
are,
two.
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of them were people like in their 30s.
Out of
dropping
10,
their kids
it's probably
off.
2 out of 10, and there's
Yeah.
probably 100 pregnant teenagers in the fucking high
Yeah, see,
school.
I lived in Madras and it was right near the reservation. That's what the story I was talking about earlier. But yeah, they had a daycare for the students, for their kids there. It was weird. But yeah, I was like, must be a boring town.
White.
It was a boring town though. But we did a lot of crazy stuff
So if
there.
we got any viewers, go ahead and give us some talking subjects.
Yeah.
We definitely would enjoy the input. Because we seem to be hitting a stutter at this point.
What is wrong with child labor?
What is wrong with
Damn,
child
dude,
labor? There's a
Everything.
long
that case is
list
closed.
of
No,
things that is
I
Go
don't
back
know.
to China.
I think some more children should work.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, they could.
I want to
probably-
see 9-year-olds in middle mills.
Oh my god, dude.
No.
No, for real. Shut
See,
up.
this is what I think. I think it's I think it's a good thing that children don't work, but at the same time, when I was like 13 years old, I wanted to get a job to do something, and I couldn't get nothing, you know? I wanted to do something, you know?
It's
But I
nice
couldn't.
in Maryland. We have the job opportunity program out there. If we go to like one of our administrators, like the principal or whatever, we could get like a work slip that says that we are able to work at 14, 15.
Yeah.
But it was like they still have to like abide by like curfew. So like if curfew came around, we'd have to get off earlier and all that other stuff. But it was nice because then, even being in high school, I would you can get money
Right.
and have your own money.
That's what I mean. I've always wanted to like save and put away. You know, that never worked, but always wanted to. But yeah.
We could do some like would you rather type thing.
I'm down for would you rather.
You guys all know how to play would you rather?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think there's an app that.
There's an app.
There is
that-
an app.
Is it?
There's an app for that.
Do you want me to download it?
Yeah, if you can.
Oh yeah.
And we'll just bullshit for a couple
Yeah.
minutes,
Give her a few seconds to get that going.
and then we can play some would you rather.
Yeah. What's our viewer amount looking like there, Echo?
For the 100th time, it doesn't tell me like that. How many times we gotta go over this?
Do you guys like sports? Do you like watching sports?
Yeah, I love sports.
If you had to pick a favorite sport or sports team, what would it be?
I like basketball
I like basketball
Basketball.
a lot.
or soccer, but I like playing soccer more than I like watching soccer.
Yeah.
I smoke a lot of cigarettes to play soccer. Just saying, like.
I'm more of a fan of playing, if anything, but I suck at just about everything besides throwing a football. So,
I can catch like a motherfucker. I can't throw very well, but I can catch
I don't
and
do
I'm
either
quick.
way.
I can tackle you as long as you're slow.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I'm sure you could tackle me if you caught me.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I could probably break loose a few times, but I'm pretty quick still for being 26.
Yeah.
No.
Take off on your ass.
Probably. But then by the halfway through the game, you're like,
Yeah,
And I'm
falling
like-
over and just
Yeah,
throwing up. And,
All of us are at that point.
I don't know, man. Once I get going.
Okay, I have the game pulled up.
Alrighty.
So would you rather be able to communicate with whispers or speak super loudly?
well, I already speak super loudly.
Yeah.
So whispers for you.
No, I like speaking super loudly. People
So
can hear
I
me.
bet.
People are never like, "Hey, what the fuck did Echo say?" No, Echo, shut up.
Yeah.
A whisper.
That's why God named you Echo.
I'd take the super loudly over the whispers. Because then
I think
maybe
a man
I'll get
should be
some
loud.
damn respect.
Or
about you,
maybe
Wolf?
I'll be heard every once in a while.
Whispers or
Yep.
speak loudly?
Speak loudly so I can talk over these fucks.
See?
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
talk.
And if we have any viewers,
What
don't...
was the?
56% said that they would speak with whispers, and 44% said they would speak loudly.
We're maybe a little more in your face around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so
I
would
don't
you
know.
rather have the elbow joints looking towards the opposite sides, or would you rather have your knee joints reversed?
What
Knee
the
joints
fuck?
reversed.
Yeah, I
Knee
guess so.
joints reversed,
That was-
yeah.
Flamingo status! Knee
Flamingo.
joints reversed.
That'd be weird looking.
It'd be
Well,
weird.
both would
Yeah.
be weird looking, but I mean.
53% said that they would rather have their elbows reversed, and 47% said they would have their knees reversed.
Well, that's weird. I couldn't imagine my.
I'm pretty sure that's just percentage of us and not like everyone.
No, it'd be like this.
No, it is everyone.
It is everyone.
Is
It's
it?
Yeah.
game
Oh.
Game
Game
data.
app
All right,
data.
all right.
So, would you rather have it 50 degrees every day or 0 degrees every day?
50.
Fuck
50.
that. Hot.
50.
Yeah. At least at that point, you're like having the
Well,
ability
is
to
it
sit in the
Fahrenheit?
sun
Yeah.
and warm up more.
It just says degrees. It doesn't say Fahrenheit or anything.
Either way, I'll take hot.
yeah.
So 65% 50 and 35% said 0. Would you rather that everyone can know what you think or be naked forever?
I'll be naked.
Forever.
I'd rather be naked forever. I don't want people knowing what I think.
I'll be
No.
naked physically, not mentally. Like,
Yeah, I'd rather be naked.
Yeah.
What about you, Echo?
Yeah, I think I would be naked.
Yeah.
57% they would rather have somebody read their mind, and 43% said
yeah.
that they would rather be naked.
Inaccurate. Inaccurate.
Would you rather be a millionaire but failed mentally, or be a millionaire and socially enabled or embittered? Socially embittered.
Socially.
I'd rather be crazy.
Yeah,
I'd rather be crazy
I'd
than
rather be
bitter.
insane. Yeah.
Honestly,
already
I'd rather
kinda
be.
crazy,
I'd
so
rather
it's
be
like-
socially embittered.
Kind of is an understatement, my
yeah,
friend.
I'm sure.
I'm sure that
I'm
doesn't
already
surprise me.
insane, so I'm being a millionaire. I'm not
70
bad.
said they would rather be a millionaire and be socially embittered, and 30% said that they would rather be socially or a millionaire and mentally.
Yeah, I would love to be in the center.
Would you rather listen to just the Beatles or only the Rolling Stones?
Oh,
Beatles.
Rolling Stones.
Beatles.
Beatles.
Beatles
I
are
think I'd
awesome.
have to go Rolling Stones.
Gotcha.
51% said Beatles. 49% said Rolling Stones.
That's a
Sounds about
close,
right.
Close 50.
Would you rather have to walk on all four legs, or make noises or animal noises unintentionally always?
I already make
Animal
noises
noises.
unintentionally.
I'd walk on all four.
I-
I have dreams about it regularly.
That's
Where
weird.
I'm like, dude, I'm just running like
Cheetah status.
like Inuyasha mixed with the cheetah. Yeah. It's fucked up. I take long bounds too. It's like, and I'm
That's
telling
funny.
you, like I have vivid dreams of me
But
running
running
like that.
That's funny.
Oh.
62% said animal noises, and 38 said running on all fours. Would you rather stop using YouTube or stop using Facebook?
That's not even a question for me.
Yeah, because you
don't have
already don't
Facebook.
have Facebook.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'll give up Facebook.
I would
Yeah, I'll give
Face-
up Facebook because we need to keep
You-
steady to our fans on Talking with the Hat.
Yeah.
84%
You guys can't
said
say give
yeah.
up.
84% said Facebook, and
Plus-
16% said YouTube.
YouTube is
It's more useful
yeah,
than
more
Facebook.
interesting to.
Mhm.
It has everything you want.
This one's a little weird. Would you rather wash your hands before you pee, or not wash your hands before you pee?
What?
What?
Depending if the situation, I often wash my hands
Like if
before and after I pee.
Only because
Yeah,
if you know if you had
I don't want to
something-
put, yeah, exactly,
Depends
whatever
how
on my
greasy my
crotch.
hands
Yeah, like.
like if they're
like-
sticky, you don't want to touch your
Well, just
dick with
sometimes if
sticky
it's,
hands.
it's been just like a couple hours and I haven't washed my hands and I gotta pee, I'm like, I'm gonna wash my hands and then pee and then wash my hands again. Like,
I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna do it in a more extreme case, like just got done on an oil change.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
no,
wash
see,
my
I was
hands.
a cook forever, so it's
Yeah, all right,
It's
fair
just
enough.
natural.
yeah.
38% said they would not, or they would wash their hands before they pee, and then 62% said they would not wash their hands before they pee.
I
it's
think
different for
I think
girls,
if you
though.
wash your hands before you pee, boys or girls, you're less likely to get like a UTI.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you? God, I don't want you to load it.
Just load it. Oh, load it.
Your app's tripping
Would
out.
you? It's the ads on here. Would you
Oh.
rather measure 1.24 meters or measure 2.5 meters?
I'd rather be 2.5 meters. I'd rather be 8 foot tall.
You'd rather be taller than
Yeah.
shorter. I'd rather be shorter than taller.
I'd rather be tall. So
Sure. That's like freakishly tall or
yeah.
Freakishly
under
short.
average short.
So
I think.
24% said 1.24, and then the other 76% said
1.2 meters.
to 1.24.
1.24.
It's like 4 foot tall.
Would you rather live in the past or live in the future?
Let me go to the future.
Future.
Past.
The future.
I live in the past.
27.
I only see bad things happening for the future. I don't know.
You gotta be the
27.
change you so desperately want to see.
Yeah, 27
travel.
said past, 37 said future.
I want motherfucking space
There's the
travel.
73.
People are cowards.
Would you rather have the best house in the worst neighborhood or have the worst house in the best neighborhood?
Well,
Worst
I've
house?
seen how the best house in a bad neighborhood goes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I could make the worst house in the best neighborhood
I'd
better,
be-
so I'll take that one.
Yeah.
I would much rather be the slum house in a fucking gated community.
Yeah,
like-
me too. 'Cause you
40
know
said
more.
46% said they would have a worse house in a good neighborhood, or in a ghetto, or best house in a or like a ghetto.
Ghetto house.
Which one
yeah.
is it? Which
Ghetto
one is it,
house
Cookie?
in a good neighborhood.
And then
Alright.
54% said that they would say that they would rather have a worse house in a or a good neighborhood.
Well, that was confusing.
Yeah, you, I
Yeah.
don't know if you're allowed to read anymore.
Yeah.
Would you rather be an Avatar on Pandora or a wizard at Hogwarts? I would rather be a Navi.
Yeah.
I would totally
yeah,
live in
actually,
Avatar world.
Damn, I forgot about that one. I'll take that over Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'd be a wizard.
Yeah?
At that point.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I want to fly one of those
33%
badass
said
dragons.
Avatar, 67% said Hogwarts.
I want to be blue.
Connect to me.
Would you rather freeze to death or burn to death?
Burn.
burn?
Burn. I'll burn it up.
I'd
Yeah.
Actually,
freeze to
no,
death.
I'd rather
Freezing.
freeze.
I
Why?
would freeze to death.
Because,
Fuck that. That probably takes longer to
It
do.
No.
takes
no, you go to
longer.
bed.
yeah, you go to sleep. That's all it is. You fall
Yeah, but if
asleep,
you're burning
no
to death,
pain.
you're probably gonna die from
You
smoke
actually don't
inhalation
die
before
from
you-
burning to death. You
No,
die
you're gonna
suffocation.
die from
Yeah.
being on
exactly.
fire.
And that's an awful death.
I feel like
Well,
that'd
that's
be
a
worse.
71
slow-
said,
They're both
said
awful
freeze to
deaths.
death. 29% said burn to death.
Wow. Yeah.
Would you rather be searched by Jack Bauer or be searched for by Jason?
That's Jack Bauer
Okay,
from
or
24.
okay, or be searched by Jason Bourne.
Oh Jesus. Those are both fucked up.
Yeah.
I would say Jason Bourne, honestly.
Jack Bauer.
I think I'll take Jack Bauer.
Jack Bauer.
Wait, is it Jack Bauer with still with the government or without?
28 said Jack Bauer. 72% said Jason Bourne.
Ugh.
Wow.
That's probably because most people don't remember who
Would
Jack
you
Bauer
rather
is
try
now. It's
and
kinda
be
not relevant
rejected?
anymore.
What?
Would you rather try and be rejected or do
Yep.
not try if I have a feeling I will be rejected?
I try. I always try.
Give it a try.
54% said try and be rejected than not trying and still have the fear of being rejected.
Another
we're
ad.
getting
I think we should
ad.
cut it there on that.
Yep.
That works.
And on
Yeah.
that was enough of those questions.
Yeah, they
We had a
were
bunch
kind of getting pretty awful.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
questions were just getting weird and awkward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were getting weird.
Yeah.
Glad to know everybody'd rather be naked.
Yeah, it's
I'd
good to
rather
know
be
everyone
naked.
likes to be a nudist.
Apparently so.
Oh my. Well, then my naked.
Especially
then
you,
my
buddy.
mind be
Just
naked.
kidding.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah. If I could walk around naked, I would.
Honestly, if I walked around naked,
If
I'd.
you could walk around naked,
So
I
next
would,
Sunday,
I would
I'm
blind myself with
No.
bleach.
If I walked around naked, I think it would make me want to like start working out and be like in better shape more.
I think if everyone had to walk around naked, everyone would want to be.
I feel
Getting
like
in
if
shape.
people were suddenly forced to start walking around naked, there would be a lot more people with skin cancer.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like-
maybe here in these parts.
Everybody would get burnt.
No one
Like,
would
literally
live here.
Burnt.
No one would
Oh,
live
look
Having,
here.
could you imagine having your dick?
Dick burn! Dick burn!
Ah, fuck.
Dick burn.
What about your guys' meat curtains?
Hey.
How would that be?
Yeah, I know. Oh, that
That
would
was-
hurt.
Hey, but what
Could you imagine trying to finish that tan?
No,
You laying on your back,
Yeah.
spreading your legs.
No weird
No.
tan lines. No weird tan lines.
True.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry,
I have
but
a
because of
weird
shading,
tan line going
tan,
around.
This area would be white. You would just have like a white shadow area between your legs.
Around
Everyone
my
would-
balls.
Shadow.
Yeah, our balls would be permanently white.
Okay, we just lost everybody now.
Yeah.
of course.
Wow.
Moving on.
Back on track here. If we had a track. I don't
Yeah,
know.
did we have a track?
I don't think we ever have a track when we're doing podcasts.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes we do.
Yeah, we try
Okay,
to stay
that's a
on
good,
track.
that's a pretty good one.
What?
If you got to say one thing to your celebrity crush, what would it be?
Please let me fuck you.
Whoa.
Straight to the point.
Straight to the
Straight
point.
to the
Let me
point.
fuck
Straight to the
you.
point. Who would it be?
Johnny Depp.
Oh my lord.
60-year-old man, still hot as fuck. Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
What would you say to him?
To Johnny Depp?
Or your celebrity crush?
Mine's Matthew McConaughey, man.
Well, who would you say?
I
to
would
him?
walk up to Matthew McConaughey and be like, all right, all right. And
I'd
then
be
wink.
like, can I touch your hair?
Can I touch your hair?
Smile for me, please.
I would walk up behind Emma Watson and be like, "Here, smell this," and it'd be.
Straight to the chloroform.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man. Run!
Watch out. Watch out, Emma. Watch out.
What
She's
about
so
you, Crimson?
sexy. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to go
Oh,
a
man.
little bit more away from the chloroform. Stay with the Emma Watson.
Oh,
What?
yeah. See, Emma Watson's so sexy.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
but I probably wouldn't say anything. I'd probably just sit there and stare at her awkwardly.
So that way she can call the cops on you for being a stalker?
No, and when she asked me what's
He's
wrong,
not stalking if he's standing in front of her.
True.
and then when she asked me if anything's wrong, I just drop to the floor and fake a seizure so she runs away.
No.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy.
Oh my god.
What about you, Wolf?
I don't know if I have a crush.
You don't have a celebrity
That's a
crush.
lie. Everybody does.
Everyone has.
If you
Why
could pick
Emma
one,
Watson?
just one.
I don't know. She's
Well, I don't
just,
want
she
Emma
does
Watson
it for
after the two of them are done
That's
with.
weird.
me. I'm getting her first.
Eskimo brothers.
Oh man.
With Emma Watson, that'd be an accomplishment.
All right.
That's great.
Oh man.
I don't know. My other one would be Jason Momoa from Justice League, and I'd just be like, "Can I just
Oh yeah,
touch?
she wants that Aquaman.
I just want the Aquaman, please.
Thor.
Let me touch your chest."
Thor.
We still gotta hear wolves.
I don't fucking know. I guess I don't know. Jennifer Aniston's pretty hot still.
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah.
What would you say to her?
I don't know.
You're hot. Let's
You're
fuck.
not.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
You're hot. Let's fuck.
I feel like.
Wolf's got no game.
I
Fuck.
feel, but I do.
Wolf's got
Me
no
either.
game.
I have a plan though.
The fuck.
There's a van involved and a ski mask.
Chris Hemsworth
Let's have a
is
drink and
hot,
see
though.
where that goes, and it probably goes nowhere.
Hello, Thor.
Hey, we got another comment. What's it say?
Oh, that was me. I'm just
Oh.
reminding our viewers to go ahead and post anything if they want us to talk about it.
How about having
You have
a
such a
nail?
way with words, Crimson.
Well, I said comment what you guys want us to talk about. We love viewer input.
All right,
That's all.
all right, fair enough.
What would be some advice you'd give to your last boss?
Don't be a dick.
Mine was don't be a douchebag.
Well,
That's not really advice. Oh, I guess it is.
Mine is
Yeah.
stop overstaffing.
Respect your workers.
hire more and respect your workers.
Mine's hire less.
I mean, maybe respect wasn't quite it. It was, I don't know. The boss wasn't the problem. It was the supervisor.
The boss was totally the problem at my last job.
the boss was
Yeah.
my last job.
I would tell my last boss, about time you fired me.
I would tell my last boss
waiting
to
for this.
piss up a rope.
What?
Yeah,
To
piss up a rope, kick
I
rocks and
think they
flip
call
flops.
that a tam.
Oh, dear.
No, that's pissing down a rope,
Oh.
and it's not really pissing. It's more like bleeding down the rope.
Hey, we don't.
Jesus.
All right, we're done. We're done.
All right.
We're done.
Sorry, you want to bring it up? I'm gonna get
We're done.
We're done.
descriptive
up.
with it.
Okay, I got one. What is everyone known for in the group by everybody else?
I'd have to say for Echo, it would definitely be loud.
Yeah.
Being
Definitely
loud
being loud.
and a freaking micromanager, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh,
I love
Good
you.
stuff.
Hey,
I love Echo to death, but you are seriously
I'm a
loud
perfectionist.
and a
he is
micromanager.
a perfectionist.
Um,
you know, that's what kind of makes things work, though. If somebody's on it, it's
I don't
like-
know. I just Crimson
No, hold
was.
on. We're gonna rip at one person at a time.
It's gonna be a roast.
Yeah.
It's roast day.
Roast
It's not
day.
necessarily trying to be mean, but just what are they known for?
All right, and everybody else for Echo here?
But we can still be roasting on each other.
That always happens.
Crimson,
No, I agree.
Crimson.
Let's see here. What are you known for besides being insatiably loud
Not much. I don't feel like.
and an over-controlling and antagonist?
individual.
I'm an antagonist.
You're totally an
I thought I
antagonist.
was a good guy.
One thing
I think
he's
I'm
very.
not
I think you mean
Protagonist.
antagonizer. Would be
Yeah.
Instigator.
I was
He's an
instigated.
instigator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely an
An
instigator.
instigator.
My input is he is really smart, though.
Oh, see, somebody
He's
went
very
nice.
intelligent.
Oh yeah.
He is very intelligent.
Fuck that, he's the world's dumbest meerkat.
You're the world's dumbest
Meerkat with the beard.
Hey, meerkats are the smart ones.
Woof.
And Wolf's a warthog.
At least we have Pumbaa.
Why is?
I don't
Why
know.
not?
We got our own personal Pumbaa.
Pumbaa and Timon over here.
and for Crimson is what's that
Hold on,
smell?
Yeah.
Wolf,
we can,
Wolf didn't say nothing.
What about Echo?
I don't know. It's already been said.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think we all agree on about what we say about you.
Yeah,
He's loud, controlling,
and an instigator.
And smart.
and an instigative, smart person.
Yes.
All right, what's Wolf
I
known
got
for?
two smarts.
I'll give you the smart. You are a
Yeah,
smart
I will
person.
too.
3 smarts. Woohoo! We're
You're
going
the
up in the world.
To the world's ugliest meerkat.
That's all right. You're the world's dumbest meerkat.
All right, let's
I'll
put Wolf
take
on
it.
blast here.
At least I look good.
What do you guys? What is Wolf known for you?
Angry.
You ready? You ready, Crimson? What is he ready for? What? 3,
Oh.
2,
Oh man.
1.
I know.
Slow
Big
as
wave.
hell.
Yep.
Yeah. Slow.
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 Procrastinator.
Yeah.
This man will be late to his own funeral.
Oh, he definitely will.
And then they'll have
He
to like.
procrastinates to
Me
procrastinate.
being his
No.
fiance, I can say that.
He'll be late to his funeral. They'll reschedule it, and he'll
You missed
still
that
be
one.
late again. And then he'll just be like,
And
"Fuck
he'll
it."
start
When he
to
gets here,
smell
he gets
funny
here.
every time.
We'll start without him.
He'll get there, and they'll be like, "Fuck it, dude. We love you, man. Get back in that hole. You stink to high shit."
I don't know. Being his fiance, I have more to say only because I know him so well. But
Well, don't air out all my dirty laundry. Jesus.
but his procrastination is the biggest one.
Fair.
I'll get to it eventually.
Everybody has.
Yeah, I hear that all the
He's
time.
angry too.
30-minute muffin
That was
break.
the first thing I said.
Yeah.
Angry.
I agree
30-minute
with
muffin
that. He's
break.
angry.
Irishman.
Yeah, right.
He gets, yeah.
If he were a leprechaun, everyone would get his pot of gold.
No, I don't know about that.
No.
I might be a procrastinator, but at least I'm crafty. So fuck it.
Yeah, I give him that.
Yeah,
He'd lay
he is
traps.
crafty.
My pot of gold won't be there when it should be either.
No, it'll be delayed.
Yep.
He's
I didn't
crafty
put it
because
there,
he has a
and-
pot of gold to be
You should work for
crafty.
TSA.
Just a loading sign. A loading sign will pop up where his gold's supposed to be. Waiting for
10%.
gold to appear. What the fuck?
A bar. Like,
That's how I keep it away from you.
98%.
It's in a time
Stays
lapse.
at 98%.
What about Cookie?
What can we say about Cookie?
She's always a party pooper.
Aw.
What's up? Not really. I like my sleep. Yes, I do.
A
Yeah.
little too much. I mean, we all love sleep. Yes, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I couldn't get up today either.
But
As Wolf always
3
says,
days of
sleeping is my
sleeping
hobby.
does not do a body amazingness
I don't know. Echo doesn't like to sleep.
I do not like to sleep.
at all.
Not at all.
No.
Except when you've been up for 2 days straight.
Yeah.
I don't ever stay up for one
He
day
only
straight.
sleeps to have to sleep.
Yeah, I
Really?
sleep bare minimum and try to get up. That's why there's no curtains on my window.
That's basically what
That's just
I've
'cause
been
you're
doing.
institutionalized.
No. I just started doing that when I started trying to pursue other things. And so I was like, I gotta get up early every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolf, Taylor.
About you?
Yeah.
In her own way, she is actually kind of girly. See,
Kinda.
Because she's known
Kinda
as,
girly.
She's known as
She's
a
also
tomboy,
kinda
but
dykey.
She's dykey, but real.
Super
Oh,
ducky.
man.
Totally dykey.
But she's girly too, in a sense. I've seen her wedding stuff. She's girly in a sense. I kind of like.
I would hope so. She has meat curtains.
Actually, for when I
God.
do get up for work, I actually do look cute and I put on makeup and I do my hair, but
Because you have to now.
because I have to, but I make it look good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. See, she's down to earth, but
Ugh.
she's also kind of. She has her girliness.
Wolf,
I don't know.
Please don't
He has to
confident.
say something.
you have to say something.
Say something nice.
You're her.
You're marrying
Yeah.
her.
How do you know?
You're
missing
marrying
out.
me and you can't say anything.
I could say something
I'd
nice
say a lot
about
of
cookies.
Don't fuck up the
Her-
honeymoon
Well,
already.
it's
When
like-
she pays attention to cooking, she's a pretty good cook.
Thank you.
Aw.
She
I've
needs to
seen her
watch her
truck up a
elbows.
lot of meals,
Here,
usually
I
because
said
she adds
something.
too much of something like milk.
I've
My
never-
bad.
I've
And
never
drowns
had-
lasagna, which it would have been good lasagna. I remember in particular. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never
Like,
had it.
But you do like my baking.
Yeah, and you could bake really well.
Oh, baking.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of, I really need to make my fudge.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can I be there? Can we
Yeah,
make
I'll-
fudge?
I'll make fudge and save some for you.
We'll do a live session where we make fudge on set.
So we gotta do one on Crimson now.
Oh man.
Man, you guys got it easy.
So
Well,
I don't know.
them
like, you
feet
know.
though.
oh my god.
Yeah, your
Hey!
feet.
Oh
Ugh.
man,
Hey, I
Captain,
tried.
keep your shoes on.
No, the worst thing, he likes to leave his shoes where everybody will trip over them.
Oh man.
Always.
They're like a stinky landmine.
I don't know. I think
My-
Crimson's known for a
My
lot of
main
things.
weapon. My main and
Yeah,
backup.
if you were a
weapon.
Pokemon, it would definitely be like Stink
Alright,
Bomb. would be
definitely,
Yeah,
like-
maybe a coughing.
I think most of my memories of Crimson are most of our drunken nights where he's just falling asleep.
Lightweight. But he
Or-
doesn't do that no more.
He doesn't do that no more. No.
A lot of bad jokes. Like.
terrible
I have
jokes.
good jokes.
Yeah,
There's
There's
some
some
good
good jokes.
I got a lot of good jokes.
But even the good jokes are bad
You are
jokes.
funny. You are funny.
You are
He
funny.
is very funny.
I am the joke
You
master.
make me laugh a lot.
That's what got me. That's what got me.
I take pride in my humor.
Humor
It's
and
black and eviscerant, but and I
Like
don't
my
know if
coffee.
that and I don't know if that second word was a word, but it works.
It
Humor
works for
and
my
that-
coffee too.
humor in that his opening statement was, "Do you like metal music?"
That was his pickup line.
No.
Yep, that was my
That was
pickup
his
line.
thing,
Do you
because-
like metal music?
Because he saw how I looked and like what I was.
So he just played into stereotypes, huh?
No, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Definitely.
All right. So what do we all know Miss Taylor for then?
Being young.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey.
No. She is pretty though,
And sheltered.
and sheltered.
Pretty
But
sheltered.
she's super nice and super creative.
Yeah. Her drawings and her paintings are freaking amazing.
I have too much to say.
Pick one thing and
You
say
better,
it.
you better pick the right thing to say there, bud.
Don't get yourself in
I
trouble.
think her snoring is adorable.
Oh
Yeah, that's
Cookie
like,
over here doesn't like mine though.
yeah, you snore like a freight train though, Wolf.
Taylor does snore pretty loud.
Sorry.
What can I say? I get it
Yeah,
from
she
my
snores
dad.
loud, but it's kind. In my mind, I like it. I think it's adorable.
It's cute.
I think it's cute.
Hey, word.
Word.
Um,
In
I
your
get
mind, you like anime. So.
my favorite ice cream.
Cookie, what can you-
Question on that.
What's my favorite ice cream?
Yeah, what's okay? Everybody's favorite ice cream.
Babe,
How
I
about
do
that?
not like ice cream.
Babe, what's
I'm
my,
not allowed to have ice cream.
Babe, what's
Your
my
favorite ice cream's
cream?
pine cones.
Yeah. Actually,
Pine.
Caramel, caramel ice
cashew.
cream,
What
Salt,
kind?
salted caramel.
There you go.
I like non-dairy ice cream.
Non-dairy ice cream.
I need to eat non-dairy
you like
ice cream.
sherbet.
I know. I like cashew ice cream. French vanilla is my favorite.
I like cookie dough ice cream.
Of course you do, Cookie.
Nobody would have ever guessed that.
Right?
I think cookie dough is like my favorite. Either that or chocolate.
Or cookies and cream.
Mint chocolate chip.
That's my third favorite.
Yeah, cookies and cream and chocolate chip and
Cookie dough.
cookie dough for sure.
Man, I think it's between pistachio and peppermint for
Oh no, spumone,
Blech.
spumone. I do love spumone.
me. But I think chocolate's up there too.
What about cake?
Ooh, my
Cupcake.
German chocolate
Fat kids
cake.
love cake.
German chocolate cake is my favorite.
I make some really good orange creamsicle ones.
I like carrot cake. Call me weird
Red
if you want,
velvet.
but that's my favorite.
I
think I like birthday
I
cake.
can only eat my
Yeah.
sister's carrot cake. I won't eat my sister's.
Well, he means the actual flavor, obviously.
No,
I don't.
Oh, well,
she
shut the
means
fuck up.
any kind of birthday cake.
Birthday cake.
Any kind of birthday.
It's like my favorite
Oh,
type of cereal.
speaking of
Breakfast
which,
cereal.
I still forgot mine at my parents' house.
I know. It's alright.
You had a birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my
He's like,
birthday.
yeah, that was like 3 years ago.
Not really.
No, it was like
I
last
forgot my
It was
birthday
last
this
Monday.
year.
I'm just kidding.
That's-
Well, the
I
procrastination
straight up
was
forgot my
about
birthday
3
this year.
years ago.
Pretty much.
All right, that's an interesting one.
What do we got?
How would you describe the color yellow to a blind person?
Bright.
They don't know what bright is.
Right?
Well, it depends. Are we talking about a person who's been blind since birth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I could describe the color yellow, it'd be like touching a sunflower.
But they don't.
They don't know what a sunflower is, well, like, looks
If-
like.
I know,
They
touching it.
felt one.
Yeah, if you felt a sunflower, that's how I would feel the color yellow would look like.
Huh.
You're still associated
You're
with the
just-
color.
I
though.
mean,
Okay, I think it'd be like warm, and it might
Yeah, that's
smell
what
like
I meant.
sunflowers,
It's warm,
Yeah.
like sunlight.
and it might smell like
I don't know what
sunflowers,
sunlight
maybe a
is.
little bit,
You
or
can
like,
feel
you
sunlight.
can feel
Yeah, that's
sunlight.
true.
and
Warm.
it might smell like fall. It might smell like a couple different things, but yeah,
Like,
I
how
think
would
with the
you
color
explain
yellow and-
color though?
you would have to give
you know?
them a different reference of it, something they do have, like smell or feeling.
Or, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
And so it'd feel warm, or it might smell like flowers or like.
It's still hard, you know.
Let's say it feel
Yellow
warm.
tastes sweet. There we go.
Yellow
Let's say it
I
feel
don't know, if
warm
I would
and
say
smell
that
like
yellow
asparagus.
tasted anything, yellow tasted
It would
sour.
smell like asparagus.
It would smell like
Yellow
liquid
smells like
sour.
asparagus
Yeah.
pea.
And it's warm.
That's a good question though.
Yeah, that is a good
Was
question.
that a what kind of question was that?
It smells
One of
like
the
you
ones
feel when
you
you're
asked.
happy.
Random ass questions.
Yeah.
If it feels like the warmth of the sun.
Okay. Okay.
If you could put more hours in the day or another day of the week, what would you do?
More hours in the day.
Yeah.
Because
More
it might add
hours in
up
the
more
day.
than another day of the week.
And then you get paid more from a day's work.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have another day of the week.
Yeah.
8 days a week.
Actually, if you think about it,
Give
yeah.
me all of it. I want 30 hours in a day and 8 days a week.
Yeah, yeah. Give me both. Take both pills at once, red and blue.
That'd be terrible.
Choke on them and
Don't
die.
take pills. We
Don't
don't
take
condone
pills,
that.
people. Don't take pills. It's a Matrix reference. In case you don't know.
Duh.
Well, look, now you're telling people that need to take pills not to take pills. Now, what are this is mixed signals here, guys?
Screw Big Pharma.
Who needs
But
to
don't
take
remind me.
pills?
I don't know, people that have like
Glaucoma?
Issues?
No, they could just smoke medicinal marijuana.
Yeah. Cancer?
Medical marijuana.
You're
No.
bored?
If you
Medicinal
want-
marijuana.
Boredom is a
You got
disease.
seizures?
I'm sorry, but
Medicinal
boredom is a
marijuana.
disease, and we need to eradicate
Okay,
it.
see, here's the thing about cancer. In America, you freak out if you have cancer, right? But over in like China and Asia, they don't freak if they have cancer. It's not a big deal to them. Because you know why? They eat healthy over there. If you eat healthy, your
Dogs.
body can attack the cancer, more than attacking all the bad stuff you're putting in your system.
Lies, everybody's a fat pig.
No.
No, the
not.
Western diet's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people should eat more dog.
No.
No.
We do not condone eating dogs.
Do not eat a dog. We forgot our disclaimer at the beginning of the video. Beware, we will say dumb, stupid. What's the other word?
Adult things.
Adult things. Yeah.
I don't know.
Do not be offended.
Fuck you.
It's a little late now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They get the idea.
But hey, at
Okay.
some point, someone's gonna hear it.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, I'm sure. You're gonna hear it
It's in there.
in your butt.
No.
You heard it. You heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here first, folks. Echo likes fish sticks
In my mouth.
in his
Fish
mouth.
fingers and custard.
That sounds gross.
Yeah, that
Doctor
sounds
Who
really
reference, guys. Doctor Who reference.
Didn't get it.
I don't know who that is.
None of y'all watch.
I know vaguely who that is, but I don't watch
But
it.
you know, if
Hey,
a
quit
Doctor
throwing
Who
things
fan
at me.
comes on
No,
here,
it's
they'd be
fine.
really
Get out of
excited
here.
there's
Ah.
another Doctor Who fan on here. Okay?
Probably.
Very excited. They'd be like,
I've seen
I'm
enough episodes of Doctor Who
Any
that
more
it is
topics over
quite
there,
the
sir?
interesting show.
It is.
You can do exactly
It's an amazing
Oh,
show.
I don't know where you
Google. Type in a question.
It's a really good show, actually. And it's a mind fuckery though, but it's
Major mind fuckery.
like, you know, things that you thought were long gone and
They
forgotten
travel
about.
time, right?
Yeah, but things
Time, space.
it's like things you thought
all
were
over
long
the
gone and forgot about, and they'll have something more on it like 3 seasons later, and you're like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. But
Huh.
you know, and then that's a lie, and it turns into something else later. It's like, oh my lord. They have stuff from like the first seasons back in the 70s. You know, they have stuff still going on from back then now in the show. It's all connected, you know, and I really appreciate the art and how things are ordered
Yeah.
in the show. But
Neat.
yeah, a lot of space and creatures.
So, okay. Who here has ever been to an amusement park?
Everyone.
I think everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah, I think
Everyone been? What's your favorite amusement park?
Fucking Disneyland.
No, fuck Disneyland.
I got sick of Disneyland.
Yeah,
King's
so did I.
Dominion in Virginia. is my
I prefer
favorite.
Universal Studios.
King's
Universal is
Dominion-
cool too.
Never been there.
I love Universal Studios.
King's Dominion in Virginia is half water park, half amusement park.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, you can spend half the day riding roller coasters and the other half the day, you know, riding water rides.
Yeah.
So it kind of breaks it up and gives you a little bit more fun, and it's definitely like super cool. That's where I rode my first roller coaster actually.
I
My
like the
favorite ride at Universal Studios is the
Jurassic Park one.
what was it called? Can't remember it.
King Kong.
No, it was the Mummy one.
Oh,
The Mummy
I
roller
know.
coaster?
Oh
I've seen
yeah, that
stuff
one
on
was
that.
cool.
That thing was awesome.
I've seen stuff on that. It looks
Oh
really cool.
man.
I like the Del Mar Fair, to be honest. It was an amusement park, but it's one of the biggest fairs that they have. And it was a lot.
What about you, Echo?
I don't know. For a long time, my insides have been hurting. So, like, roller coasters and shit aren't really my forte.
But the ones you have been to, what did you like?
Well, I like ones that don't fucking shake me up a lot. Make me want to throw up.
So no slingshots.
Yeah. No, anything I'm upside down, I'm cool. Like, first
Oh,
off,
yeah.
I see the people that operate those machines. Like you operated a machine. And I don't want my life in your hands.
Nope.
I like the free
But I
fall.
did like the Adventure Dome at Circus Circus. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I want to go to Circus Circus. Never been there.
When
I
it's
like
the
the
Fright Dome, it's even more fun.
Mm.
It's pretty cool.
Part of my activities growing up was going to SeaWorld every weekend.
SeaWorld?
Damn.
I do not
Never
care
been to
for
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
Been to the
I
zoo in
love
San Diego, but
SeaWorld.
never been to SeaWorld.
I don't care for zoos either.
I
remember-
like those.
I remember we were at the zoo, and my little sister had a bag of Cheetos in her hand.
Oh
And
god.
we were in the monkey exhibit, and one of the monkeys walked up to the glass and was asking my sister for Cheetos.
Wow,
and
it could talk? That's awesome.
It was putting its hand out at the glass saying, "Give me some Cheetos," you know.
Yeah.
And my sister was like probably 3 or 4, so she doesn't know how to respond. She's just like, backing up and like hanging onto her Cheetos, like, no, get out of here. So the monkey got all pissed. Next thing you know, it turns around, bends over, and just starts bumping its ass against the fucking window. Like, fuck you! Give me some Cheetos!
What's the strangest thing a guest has ever done in your house?
Oh,
My-
man.
Well,
my
that
God.
depends. Is this good or bad, or while you're
Eh,
there?
Whatever.
Okay. I got one. So I threw a party one time,
Oh god.
and these always end up amazing. you know?
That's how they start too.
Yeah.
That's how mine's gonna start.
Yeah, mine too, I think.
I probably blacked out about halfway through it. Woke up in my room, and walk out. I got 3 people passed out in my loft, and about 7 of them passed out downstairs. And I walk into the bathroom to take a piss, and one of my buddies is passed out in the bathtub. Like, clothes on, fucking pillow intact, and just chilling there.
Not that weird. I've heard
And I look down, and I'm like, how the fuck did he get there? So I wake him up, and I'm like, you gotta get up and get out of the bathtub, because I gotta take a shit here in a second. And he wakes up, he's like, I need to take a shower first. I was like, why? Apparently he shit himself in the middle of the night. So he decided to sleep in the bathtub in his pants in the shit.
Ugh.
So
What the fuck?
That's a hard one to top.
Yeah.
that's bad.
You
might
wanted
have
weird.
one.
You wanted weird, so
One of my friends was over at my house one time, and one of her friends came over to see her at my house. And next thing I know, I didn't know the girl that was coming over. She took a shower at my house and didn't even say anything. She just got in my shower and took a shower while she was there.
Sounds like something Echo would do.
Yeah. I have been over to people's houses. The first time I've been over there, and I've showered at like 4 or 5 different, like, people I've worked with, or just people I know, and they're like, hey, we're about to go out tonight. I'm like, I need to shower. And they're like, come over, you could just shower, dog. And I'm like, word, shoot it. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't
like,
even
and
know.
I don't care, but I'm a man, so it's a little bit different for me to, like, and I'm grown now too. It's like, you know, when you're young or whatever, probably even
Yeah.
being a female is probably kind of scary being that vulnerable. I'll just go out
Yeah.
dick swinging like, what's happening?
I mean, for me, if that was me, I would just kind of lock the door.
That's a little,
Yeah, I locked the door. Don't get me wrong, but
that's a little different though. You got permission. She
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
say
and
anything.
that's completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one time, about 4 or 5 years ago, we had Thanksgiving at my grandmother's house, like we always do. And I had let my dad stay with us, and I let him take over my bedroom.
That's
and
your first mistake.
Yeah. Anyways, I let him sleep in the bedroom, and I was sleeping in the guest room. And my dad finally, he ended up with food poisoning, and he had shit my bed, and didn't even tell me about it. I went in there to go like fix my bed and make sure my room was clean, and all of a sudden I see like this big, like, just like
Turd.
wet shit. No, it was like diarrhea all over my fucking bed, and
what the
unfortunately I had one of those pillow tops.
Oh.
And I had to, like,
It's so
throw my pillow top away, and it like soaked through to the mattress. I had to flip the mattress. I was so fucking mad that he didn't tell me. Like, I understand that's like embarrassing, but at least fucking tell me so I know, and not just like find this and freak out. I was so pissed that he did that. And disgusting, because he ended up with food poisoning.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
So bad.
Oh my god.
Worst thing ever to happen.
You got one?
Yeah, but mine's dwarf in comparison now.
Yeah, mine kind of is too.
Part of it is because it was while we were gone. Me and my ex went on that Oregon trip, right?
Yeah.
And our roommate, my like best friend at the time, decided he was gonna throw a party over the week we were gone.
Yeah.
Like the whole fucking week, just about. And fucking somebody like fucked in our bed, and went through all my ex's clothes and like stole shit. And it was just like, what the fuck? Like that was just the weirdest thing. Was that?
That's
I mean,
pretty
other
close.
shit went missing too. I mean, it was bad. Like I missed a few tools. I lost a 360 controller. Like
Yeah, that just
Yeah.
seems like a bad time.
and our neighbor Kyle, somebody like peed on his fucking couch in that same whole fucking thing.
Damn.
Threw up on the other one. It was a gnarly like fucking
all bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
I would be like, get the fuck out.
I was living back in Vegas. I was living with a group of people I knew. I think there was like 8 of us living in this house, and well, it was a big house. It was like a fucking like 5-bedroom house or something.
Wow.
And like, but there used to be parties there regularly, like every Friday or whatever. And it was a big 2-story house. It was a big. There was 4 bathrooms. It was a
Yeah.
big fucking house. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like the rent was outrageous, and we all just split it. And that's the only reason why we could live there is because we all lived there.
Oh, that house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fucking this one chick I lived with, she had this really nice fish tank that hung out like our stairs, kind of overlooked our living room, you know. And in the banister was a built-in fish tank.
Whoa.
It was really fucking cool, and it was 2-way.
That's badass.
You know, it was super cool. It was like maybe only like a 100-gallon fish tank. It was
Yeah, but it was at like the top of the stairs. So you
Yeah.
can see it from down there.
Yeah,
up
it was
there.
cool. It was really cool, and it was something built into the house. And well, they threw this big ass party. I guess I helped. This dude, he got all drunk, and like first he like punched a hole in our wall, and so that was already like it was.
Damn.
I don't know why that was provoked, but he punched a hole in our wall, and like so people are getting him out of our house. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like this dude like runs in our bathroom and locks the bathroom, right? And so my big buddy Steven, he kicks the door down
Yeah.
because like whatever, like he was one of those big dudes, you know what I mean? I was just like kick the fucking door in. I was drunk, you know what I mean? I'm like just kick the fucking door in, dude. Like I don't give a fuck. And like he kicked the door in and he grabbed this dude. And when the dude came out of the bathroom, he grabbed a fucking a hand pump sink and squirted it in her fish tank and killed like fucking $900 worth of fish, dude.
What the fuck?
It was like the weirdest thing ever. You know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
That's horrible.
yeah,
What the hell?
yeah. I mean, the party continued, luckily, but man, her poor fish. She had
That's
some really
fucked up.
expensive fish too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she had to get new rock and all that BS. You know? what I
Yeah.
mean?
The
Like,
whole tank.
Yeah, it was a bad time.
Mm-hmm.
People are crazy.
Yeah.
Anybody else got a topic?
Have you ever done something really unbelievable, but only to have no one else see it?
Yes. Okay. I was holding a piece of paper in my hand between 2 fingers, and in the same hand I had a can of peace tea, and I was trying to use my phone in the other hand, so I tried to take the piece of paper out of my 2 fingers with my mouth, and I ended up like letting go of the can for some reason, just because I'm retarded. And I instinctively hacky sack kicked the bottom of the can and caught it with the other hand.
Whoa.
Wow.
And I was like, and I look up and there's 3 other people in the room and they're all huddled over on a phone looking at whatever's on the person's phone. And nobody fucking saw me do it.
Damn.
And to this day, nobody believes me.
That's fucking funny shit, dude.
That
That
is
is
pretty funny.
I don't know.
You got one?
I have to. I'm trying to think about it.
Well, that was a bad topic to bring up then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
I
so.
know.
I'm the only one who had anything. God damn it. I'm the only secret ninja.
I guess so.
Secret
No,
ninja.
No, I know I've had that happen, like something like that happen before. I just don't remember exactly.
I have a
what
friend
happened.
that she was driving her car and she was backing out of the driveway and this crazy bastard in a big truck came and turned the corner. And she lived right at the corner of the street, on a main street with lights. And the truck smacked their nose as she was backing out because the fucking dude was speeding around the corner. And they went spinning through the fucking street back up onto the yard.
and fucking she managed to stop the car back in the driveway.
Huh.
That's a trip.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
so I think it's almost time to we do the full circle part of this, where we
Yep.
look in probably a Thanksgiving story and do our outro.
Oh.
We already burned up our things.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, yeah, but we gotta have like a joke or another past Thanksgiving story or something that relates into the
Okay.
next topic we're gonna go
I
into.
got one.
Okay.
So, when me and my cousins were younger, we were having dinner over at one of my family members in Vegas's house, and they decided to cook a turkey and a whole pig.
Oh jeez.
Well, we've never seen a full-bodied dead pig before.
Huh.
We walked in the kitchen, all of us wondering, can we get some snacks? Is there anything we can munch on before dinner starts? Little heathens. We were like 6, 7 years old, dude. And we look up on the counter and we just see this dead pig carcass fucking cut open from the stomach, laying out like this. Fucking. And we freaked out. Booked it and ran out the kitchen, down the stairs, because they had basically a plateaued kitchen area that you walk up through a doorway into. And it did a roundabout down a hallway through the living room, and then up through the dining room and back into the kitchen. And we ran that entire roundabout and ran back into the kitchen. Well, the pig was placed right there at the counter at the doorway. So we all stop, and we all start screaming, "Dead pig! Dead pig!" So we ran back the other way around, back through the kitchen up to it. "Dead pig! Dead pig!" And took back off again about a good 3 or 4 times before all the adults got so pissed off and tired of us doing it that they all yelled at us, "Knock it the fuck off!" And stuck us all at the dinner table and said, "Sit the fuck down and wait till dinner's ready." So that was probably one of the more fun childhood Thanksgiving memories that I have. The rest are pretty shitty.
Yep.
What about you two? You guys got a good one from way back when?
As a kid, I used to, we always did Christmas or Thanksgiving at Grandma's, and I think just, Thanksgiving had always been like a big, huge family deal, and one time my grandma actually had burned the turkey
Damn.
because she wasn't watching it.
At least she didn't blow it up in a fryer.
No, she didn't blow it up in a fryer. I've never had deep fried turkey though, but
You gotta do it
it was
outside.
like burnt enough that like we had to like take some of it off, so we only had like half a turkey to eat. But my grandma was so mad because even if she went to go get another turkey, it's still frozen and she couldn't thaw
Yeah.
it fast enough. So I mean that kind of sucked.
Like the Bob's Burgers thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Wolf? You got one?
Not really. Last year, my parents' microwave burned up. It just, that was it.
Wow.
And so I got another
You don't
one
got a
for my
good
garage.
childhood one?
No.
About
Reminds-
even like
Nope, they're pretty boring.
Reminds me of a coworker that stuck a metal soup pan in a microwave.
Oh my
wow.
god.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord.
And then another coworker ran up and grabbed the soup and swung open the microwave and grabbed the soup can out. And he did it with no gloves.
Ah.
damn.
So that was funny. That was funny as
that
hell.
funny.
Um, one time when I was a kid, I was probably 10 or so. We went over to my sister's house for Thanksgiving, and she had a lot of dogs. And she had this little Jack Russell Terrier named Squirtle, and that little bastard pissed on the couch.
Damn.
And we showed up at her house, and she wasn't there yet. Dinner wasn't started yet, and my mom came in and sat on pee on the couch, and then she tried to get us to stay there that another 4 hours and hang out in her pee-smelled house while she tried to cook dinner, and we went to a buffet instead.
Did it end up smelling like the maple bar?
Huh?
Half the time when the kids would like pee themselves, there was one time they stuck the clothes in the back of the car, and it just smelled like maple bars. Like literally, it smelled like maple bars. It was funny.
That's pretty nasty.
That's maple bar pee.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're gonna cut this one here. Is
Yeah.
maple bar pee.
Yeah, maple bar pee.
All
Let us
right.
know what you think about maple bar pee, folks.
Yeah.
And you know,
Crimson, you want to carry us out?
Like and subscribe.
say, oh, alrighty. Well, we're gonna take off for today, folks. Give us some feedback and let us know what we can talk about in the next show. Otherwise, we love you people. Keep tuning in. We'll see you guys
Bye.
next Sunday.
Later.
Bye.
Peace.
Are you gonna cut this, or are you just?
Controller lag.
Sleep.